Welcome to this episode of LegendGary Los Amigos podcast. This is episode 22. Happy Father's Day. Today is Father's Day. Today we have a special guest, Mr. Ailbec Infinity. And then, of course, we have Shake. That guy.
Hello.
Yeah, that guy. And then Dook. Dook is powerless right now. He has no power. Shout out to all the storms that's happening down in the south and the east coast area. But yeah, it's Father's Day, dudes.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Whoop, whoop. We're all fathers here in this podcast right now. We got all little gremlins. But yeah, how was you guys this week? What'd you guys do? What was you guys up to, Mr. Shake?
No, you go, Gary.
Oh, okay. Well, my week was
How was your week?
it was busy because work took over. I had a bunch of photos to edit, so I finally finished that earlier.
Did you finish?
Yeah, I finished it Tuesday and sent them off.
How was that experience? I know it took you a minute.
It took a long time. There was so many photos to go through, but from what I heard, they like them.
Like them?
So
Did you like them?
I liked them. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's good.
Yeah, like them. And then I took notes for just in case another time happens, so that doesn't happen again. But
Did you make your business cards?
no, I need to make business cards. That's what I need to.
You're gonna get a QR code if you make a business card. Are you gonna get a website? Oh shit!
God,
Have a portfolio.
that sounds expensive.
A website?
Well, portfolio.
I got a website.
The only thing with portfolios, I don't.
Just make it for free.
I need to take more pictures. A lot of my pictures are just of my freaking kids. I need to take more pictures. Shake, come over. Take a picture of you. You can be my model.
Fly me out like a model. Put me up in the Motel 6 by the airport. I don't care.
I'm gonna use those
Start
pictures.
getting some calendars going.
Yeah, I'm gonna use those pictures we did the last time we met up.
Yeah, we'll redo them. I need to update it like one of these.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I edited those pictures. Worked. Woo. Worked sucked. As far as
Ooh.
games I played a lot of Street Fighter 6 this week. I played too much Street Fighter.
Why?
Because I don't know. I started having fun. I started having fun.
Oh no!
I was back into it. When I
okay.
played last weekend, it clicked. I was like, oh, I'm having fun. And then I started again. And this time I started playing a different character.
Did you? Ooh, who are you playing?
I picked up Cammy and started using Cammy. Then I got her to Masters this morning. I'm like,
oh wow!
I don't know if I want to continue this. Masters is just like a whole pain in the ass. But yeah, I play.
That's really good.
Master rank is the high. Well, it's not the highest rank you get anymore, but it's
Wow!
once you hit Masters, there's tiers within Master rank.
Oh, okay.
So, because like for example, Overwatch.
Master 1.
You get Overwatch. You have what? You start off with silver, silver, plat,
bronze, silver,
yeah.
gold,
So it's the same thing with Street Fighter. It starts off with rookie and then goes iron, iron.
So yeah,
bronze.
I say, damn, right now you're top tier.
Well, I want to. It's to be honest.
Come on, don't be humble.
To be honest, it's not that hard to get to master. Master ranks. I have like 4 or 5 characters in master rank right now.
This guy, he's been playing this game for 20 plus years.
No.
Yeah, he can see the code at this point.
Yeah. He's like Neo, dude.
Yeah.
No, I am not that good.
That is crazy.
I tried the Terrifier arcade game.
Oh, okay. Is it a demo?
Yeah, it's a demo.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Not for you. Not good. Not it.
It's a beat 'em up, so you know I like beat 'em ups. The thing about it is, I feel like it needs more work. They could implement more things to it. Like one thing I don't like about it is there's no combo potential in the game. Like if you knock someone down, yeah, there's no juggle mechanic. So if you knock someone down, you have to wait for them to get up because you can't hit them while they're on the ground. You can't do anything until they get up.
It's slow.
It's slow and like first impression, it's like a Scott Pilgrim's ripoff. It looks like it plays very similar. It looks like Scott Pilgrim. Beat 'em up.
Yeah.
But if they could implement something like a juggle mechanic or a better combo mechanic, I think it'll be better.
Hit the ground and stuff, chop them up.
That'd be cool.
Or dragging them, and like smack, like throwing them or something. That'd be pretty sick.
Well, every time you get enemy to like almost death state, you can execute them.
Oh, very cool.
But it's one animation. You just like with Art the Clown, you use a shotgun and you blow their head off. So I mean, it's a pretty gory beat 'em up.
Yeah,
it's gory, but
it just needs work. It needs work. I got to check out the demo.
Yeah, it's called Terrifier Arcade game. And I tried the demo for Outlaws, Star Wars Outlaws, and it's pretty fun because it's on sale right now. I was like, should I get it? But I was like, let me try it first, see if I even like it. And so far it's cool, but I don't know. I'll wait to more of a sale. I'll wait till it gets down in the $15-ish.
Yeah, I would say just wait till it's pretty cheap. It's a fun game. I'm installing the game right now. It's a fun game. I think the story was really good. I personally really like the ending. I feel like it tied everything up, and there were some things I wish they explored a little bit more. But I mean, like it's just a fun stealth or guns blazing game. And there was times where I would go in guns blazing.
So far,
you don't get penalized, which I think is what
that every game needs to be like that. Well, any game that implements some type of stealth should have that type of option. Just to go fucking balls to the wall. Yeah. It looks really good though. It's a good looking game.
Hold on, wait. You do get penalized because there's different groups, and if you want to have good standing with all of them, you have to be sneaky. But because if you're not sneaky, you're oftentimes like infiltrating their base, and if you go in guns blazing, they know it's you, so their standing drops with you. Things like that. But I mean, you that's the great thing about the game is you can play however you want.
Right.
Because if they start attacking you, you'll start building a relationship with the other groups and stuff, and yeah, I mean, like you can always just fuck over somebody else, or there's always other ways to keep everything kind of neutral too. Because you can fuck people over in there because you're a smuggler, and like if you get like information on an enemy gang that's been like you have like a bad standing with, you can give them that information, and then it'll increase your standing with them, so it kind of like evens out, so they don't always attack you. It's really fun.
The first like few minutes when I started getting to like battle, well, besides I don't know if it's the start of the game, but there's a portion you come across these little like wolf looking things, little dog wolf things.
Yeah,
it was fucking me up. I was like, god damn, you won't fucking die, little.
Oh yeah in the little cave.
Yeah, or before you get this, like outside the cave, there was outside the cave. You know, it's fucking me up.
That's really fun. The combat's fun. You definitely play. You play as a gunslinger, which is like because you don't have to aim to shoot. You can just blind fire and stuff. You can hip fire. Yeah. So it feels like it. You feel it like there's like when you're on Tatooine, which is a desert planet. There's Tatooine is like they always use, since it's a desert, they kind of use it as like a little cowboy setting. They've done it in Mandalorian, or no, I think it was the Boba Fett show. But anyways, in this one they have something similar, and it's just very cool because you learn, because there's different people that teach you better abilities. But yeah, sorry, it's going on a tangent.
Yeah, so yeah, I played that.
It's a good game. But wait, $15.
I think I'm away because I already have too many games to play anyway. So
yeah, beat some games. Do that.
You shut up, bitch. Take your own advice.
I'm trying. I did beat a game recently.
Yeah, hold on.
Get to that. We'll circle back.
I reinstalled the Division 2.
I thought so.
Why do you say that?
Because there's been a resurgence in the Force.
You fucking nerd.
Yeah.
yeah. So I reinstalled Division 2.
That was gonna be a topic as well, but I didn't think that was gonna be big. I just was gonna bring it up and to know because Gary loves Division
2. Well, it has me.
Gary loves that shit. It has him by the balls.
It had me by the balls. Like
it still does.
Well, I started playing it and I was like, what the? I don't remember how to play anything. It was rough. It was one of those situations. Like I started the game, don't remember where the fuck I was doing or what I was doing, and what the buttons were. And I turned it off. I was like,
so did you restart the Division 2?
No, because at first I was.
Bless you.
I wanted to see because I saw there was DLC, but I didn't know how new the DLC was for the game. It legit came out less than a month ago. Like they're still releasing DLC for the Division 2.
Working on that bad boy. You left it. You abandoned it.
Because I got what I wanted and I was out.
Like, and what? Now you're back for more?
Yeah,
sick fuck. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
Because I saw the Friday the 13th. They released some stuff that they took away and they brought it back.
Ooh.
But like I was like, I don't know. I don't want to spend money on it.
You got that itch? Huh?
And I was like,
so what are you gonna do? You're gonna play for a little bit, and then if it happens, it happens.
Well, I was gonna just because I don't think I finished the first DLC, the something New York. I forget what it's called. So maybe I'll go back and finish that. Well, this game is kind of like like there's so much end game stuff.
Yeah. It's like Borderlands. You just make your character and you
build classes,
beat the story, and you just continuously like level up and gear and just like Diablo,
farming
right?
gear.
Exactly, farming gear. Yeah, very similar to Diablo and like Destiny style. There's a post game stuff.
Fallout 76.
Oh yeah, I never played Fallout 76.
Yeah, it's not about the story. It's just about all the extra stuff.
Yeah,
about the loot.
Give me the loot. I'll get the best loot to build your class or your character. But yeah, so I re-downloaded that. That's it for the games. I watched a bunch of Abbott Elementary.
Hell yeah.
Show's getting more and more funny.
Like it. Yeah.
I fucking love that show. It's hilarious.
I love that for you. I know it's a good show. It's a great show.
Like
I'm glad you're watching. Have you watched Abbott Elementary? I
have not. No, not yet.
I recommend
I've heard you guys talk about it, and
it's real good.
Actually, I think my sister was also telling us about this because she was like, "It's one you can have on with your kids and stuff." And
yeah. You can.
We never watched TV.
You can definitely have it on in the background, and like, it's funny.
It's hilarious. So,
we're too deep in shows right now.
Yeah.
Too many shows to watch, and not enough time to do it.
We'll circle back on that.
Yeah.
Oh man, like just the everyone's the dynamic in the show, how everyone is, like how it makes you laugh all the fucking time because how Eva is so into Greg, and she's always trying to flirt with him, and he's like, and then Janine likes him, but I haven't got that far. If they have a,
well, you gotta keep watching, my friend. It's really good.
I finished the Halloween episode not too long ago.
Oh, nice.
The Halloween episode was hilarious.
She dresses up as what's his name?
James Harden.
Oh, is that James? Yeah, right, with the beard.
Yeah, James Harden. And then
that's funny.
When the little kid dressed up as the custodian guy, the janitor guy, that shit was so funny. But no, it's a really good show. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, because I don't watch a lot of shows, to be honest. But so when I watch something and I get pretty deep into it, or if I start binging it, I think the last show I did that with was the Vince Staples show, but that was only 6 episodes.
Oh,
the Vince Staples show is really good. I liked it a lot too. If you guys don't know who Vince Staples is a rapper. Oh
yeah, that's why it sounds familiar. Okay, I thought I was seeing somebody else, or he was gonna be somebody else. No, okay, same guy.
Yeah, no, he's a rapper, and he has his own show, and it's on Netflix. And it's a cool show. Prior to that, a show that's similar to like Abbott Elementary, Superstore was one I got really invested into.
Did you finish it?
No, I got to the 6th season, and then I stopped watching it.
Bad Gary.
So,
Pow.
shut up. Same thing with Fresh Off the Boat. Fresh Off the Boat was another show I got really big into, and I stopped watching it.
I never finished that one either.
But Fresh Off the Boat was also a funny show.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. They lost a narrator like somewhere in whatever season it was. Remember, there was a guy who was narrating it
In the beginning
episode.
Yeah,
and then he's gone.
I didn't even notice that.
Maybe it's just the clips I've been watching. I don't know. I haven't watched a new episode, but
I don't remember that.
yeah. Good shows though. Good shows.
Yeah. As far as movies, I didn't watch any movies. No movies. Just Abbott Elementary and YouTube stuff. Just YouTube. But yeah, that was my week. How about you, Shake? What kind of hood rat shit did you get into this week?
No hood rat shit.
I'm lucky.
I don't think I streamed. I did stream. Oh, I did stream
You
this
did
week.
stream.
I streamed pretty late both times. I played this game called 12 is Better Than 6.
Yeah.
And I beat it, and it was real fun. And it's just this game that's like Hotline Miami, and we play as a Mexican.
What'd you call me?
On Rampage in Texas.
Is it about the Alamo?
No, but the Alamo is mentioned. I think he massacres a lot of people in the Alamo. But yeah, it's real good. It's definitely fun short game. I want to play. I'm gonna play through the DLC, and then I really haven't played much. I tried starting up a few games, but they just wasn't feeling it. I played Dragon Quest Builders 2. I booted it up and I was like, I'm over it. And then Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
I saw you.
It just runs like poop. And I got off of it. Sleeping Dogs. I just wasn't feeling it. I played it. I'm like, I did a mission. I'm like, I'm not feeling it.
You played a bunch of Dead Cells.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I played a bunch of Dead Cell. I did like some DLC stuff. I beat a boss. I beat 2 bosses. I finished the run. I killed the queen, so I finished the queen run. That was really cool because I killed the king and then I killed the queen, and I'm working towards doing the Castlevania one.
Oh, was it DLC?
The other bosses. Yeah, there's other DLCs. I think because I have all the DLCs. But yeah, the game's real fun. Only beat it like a full completion once. But then but yeah.
What else did you play?
I really didn't watch anything. I've been watching King of the Hill.
Oh man, speaking of King of the Hill, oh my god. Fortnite. If they pull out a Simpsons edition,
it's over. It's Jover. They got everything.
They don't have Simpsons yet, do they? Have they ever had Simpsons? Put a Homer in there? Oh my god!
Oh, do they have?
I might have to use Shake.
Put the Simpsons car in there.
Oh, that's
Code
so
Shake.
sick. I'll have to use Code Shake. Cause
the car.
Otani's not there no more, so
he'll be back. You never know.
Otani.
What else? Yeah, really. Yeah, I streamed that. I've been playing that. Watched the King of the Hill. Just worked out throughout the week. And
where's King of the Hill showing on?
Hulu. But yeah, I started grilling. I bought a grill this week. Well, I bought it last week, but I picked it up this Thursday. I built it, and I started grilling Friday. Made some chicken legs, and then Saturday I bought some already prepared like chicken and riblets and like the steak, and I cooked all that and made some hot dogs. Today I made burgers. I made handmade patties. I ran out of Sapio Mama seasoning.
Oh, the seasoning, yeah.
Yeah, I like to put that in there. But yeah, that came out pretty good. I put bacon in there. It was just a basic burger, just bacon and some shredded cheese and some seasoning, salt, pepper, sapo mama, adobo, a little bit of paprika. Like I'm forgetting something, but anyways, yeah. I took a little nap today because it's Father's Day.
The shake.
I had plans to get drunk, but I got sleepy.
Yeah.
It's me out there in the sun. Yeah, this has been my week. It's been a very chill week. How about you, Ale? How was your week?
My week's been pretty good. Let's see. I played, well, actually, before the Final Fantasy Tactics release
Oh yeah.
was mentioned, I started playing Final Fantasy Tactics because it's one that I've never actually played. I played Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced on Game Boy growing up.
Oh yeah,
and-
it's different story, right?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, this one's great, but I never played the OG Final Fantasy Tactics. So
How are you liking that?
well, I haven't got far, but I mean, so far it's good. I've
Yeah.
only played like a couple of missions.
It's one of my favorite games. So which
yeah.
version you playing? The PS1?
Yeah, PS1 version.
Oh, nice.
I've got my little emulation device here that
Oh yeah, I saw that
Oh,
earlier.
I played
It was
on.
the ROG.
I want one of those.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Amazon.
eBay? Etsy?
I might have
TikTok
bought
shop?
it on Amazon.
Is it-
I found it on the TikTok shop originally. That's
Of
where I first heard
course.
of it. But I didn't buy it through them. I picked it up
Yeah,
I
I'd
think,
rather just
through
get
Amazon.
it through Amazon, dude. Get here in 2
Yeah.
days.
I had
Yeah.
because I had one
Well-
that's very similar to that. That was on my wish list on Amazon, but it got removed. I think they keep removing it because of what's included on
Yeah,
it.
well, I mean, yeah, and I mean, I've got my
So
own
those-
emulators that like I've had before that, so I was like, well,
Oh, okay.
whatever. I don't feel too bad. But I mean, it comes with so many games. But the one big thing is like buy SD cards and replace the SD cards that it comes with because those are shit.
Yeah.
You really need some good ones. But yeah, I have played a few games on there, but it's got like a bunch of games that
What
I'm
have you
like,
played?
I've never played these games, but I want to. Like the Kingdom Hearts games are on there, and I haven't
What?
played those ones.
The
And
PS2
so I'm
ones.
like,
Let me
Yeah.
get a good look at that console.
yeah, and it looks
Just
and
on
it looks like a
360. Yeah, okay,
a
the
Game Boy.
analog.
and
but
the back
yeah.
it has
Triggers?
two triggers on the
got-
back, right?
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
L1 and R.
Yeah.
What?
It's got both of them. Yeah, and it's like a
crazy.
4-inch display. It's pretty nice.
What's the company
Holy
called? It's like Amber.
And Ambernick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this one. There's a lot of other ones, but I was like, and they've got one that's kind of like it's
Game Boy- I seen the
longer,
Game
so
Boy
it looks like
one.
a Switch kind
Yeah.
of, or like a Game Boy Advanced.
Mhm.
Kind of looks like
Oh,
those,
I seen
but
the Game Boy Advance
bigger
one too.
screens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I like it because it's like the OG, Game Boy Color, and it's like purple, see through, but it's got a wider screen. And I was like, man, I love playing on these as a kid. And it's great. It fits in your pocket.
Can I have a question? How does it? Since we're adults now, how does your hand feel a little cramped up a little bit sometimes?
Well, not with this one because it's wider, so it
Okay.
doesn't feel as bad. Some of the like the R1 and R2 buttons and stuff feel a little weird because it's not normal on these, but it's not.
Right.
It's still not terrible, and it's like kind of curved back here on the back too, so it's kind of like a controller-esque.
Okay.
So it's really not that uncomfortable,
Yeah.
especially if you played like on the Switch or anything mobile or anything. It's not any worse than that.
Okay. Yeah. Because I've been wanting one of those for a long time, but I just never
Yeah.
bought it.
I mean, the thing that really sold it on me was I saw somebody playing Final Fantasy VII on it, like from PlayStation 1. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I want to do that.
Handheld too.
But now I've got, a Steam Deck and I own it on that and I could just do that. But I'm like, whatever.
You know how long you could test the length on how long it's gonna take for your legs to go numb while you're sitting on the toilet with one of those.
Yeah.
You just be like,
I don't know if my wife would be okay with that. She'd be like, "Are you okay? I'm sitting in the kids in."
Are you alive? Knocking on the door.
Secret unit. Yeah. Get out of here. It smells bad.
That's cool. Yeah, I really want one of those
Yeah.
too. But you was playing
Yeah,
Tactics
no,
on it.
I-
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. and it's got it. This one has like all the way up to like PlayStation 2 games. So I've got like Final Fantasy Crisis Core, Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core, which I've never played that one either.
That's the PSP one, right? Crisis Core.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
it's
got PSP games. So yeah, I haven't.
PSP.
Yeah, it's got so many different systems. It goes all the way back to like Atari. Probably. I don't know.
You know why I'm laughing?
You can get it. You can get it.
What?
This is Shake right now.
I'm looking at it.
Exactly.
Looking at one
This is him. Taking notes.
No, I mean, and it comes with a lot of games preloaded onto it, but a lot of them are like in Japanese and stuff, so they're not even worth keeping. So if you've already got like games that you've already emulated before, you can just throw those on there and it works just as good.
I'm sure there's like 15 million versions of Super Mario on the NES. Different variations of it.
Not that I play that, but not that it's not a bad game. But
no, I'm just saying they use that towards their 16,000 games. There's like multiple versions of Mario or something. ROM hacks and stuff.
Yeah,
because I want
just a bunch of trash games.
What I really want one for is to play Soul Silver.
Ooh.
Yeah, it does have like this one came with like Fire Red and like a Sapphire and Crystal and stuff.
Wait, does it have DS games as well, or?
I don't think so because you need two screens.
I don't know.
Dual screen, huh?
Let's see. N64. I don't know. PSP. Yeah, it's got Nintendo DS on it. Lego Star Wars 2, Kung Fu Panda 2. I'm selling it right now.
Yeah.
I don't have a code for it. Oh, it's got a star.
Yeah, what's your code?
It's got Nintendogs.
Shake's favorite.
Yeah.
I do like Nintendogs. My son has Nintendogs. I bought it for him.
And the Amazing Spider-Man on Nintendo DS. It's got a Wii on here actually.
What?
And the 3DS. So, yeah.
How much
doesn't
was
have
it?
very many games on those.
Like $70?
I don't remember. I think normally they're like 120, 150 somewhere in there, but they're always on sale, like on whatever shop you go on for way less. So
I'm gonna have to look up one of these.
But I'm like, it was great for, vacation. And then that's why, I wanted to switch because they're great for vacation. And then I got this and it's great for vacation. Then I got a Steam Deck and that's even better for everything. So I'm like, yeah.
I wanna
you live in the great mobile life. I want a Steam Deck.
I know.
I want an RG Ally.
They're pretty nice. Steam Deck. The Steam Deck helped me out.
Xbox?
Huh?
The Xbox?
Not the Xbox One, no. Just the normal Asus one. I have a backbone.
That was an Xbox.
Oh yeah, is that for like your
phone? Yeah, and then you could also play emulators. Since they put
I've thought about that, but like I just got like a little controller at
8-bit duo.
8-bit duo. Yeah.
Ever since they put a RetroArch on the phones, or Apple more specifically, RetroArch.
But it would be nice to have it here instead of having the controller here and your phone propped up on something.
Yeah, the only thing
I've got like a little thing on the back of my phone I can prop it up and do whatever with. So that's really nice.
Yeah,
watch videos.
My biggest thing with the backbone is there's really no grip, so it's not that comfortable.
Yeah, see that little ring it's not as good. This one bends multiple different directions.
No, I just
and it folds down. I know. Yeah. Though I can't go without having one of these like little things I can prop my phone up with now. Like I'm like, it's so useful to have that.
Pop socket. I love pop sockets.
Yeah. I don't know. They don't seem as good either.
They would always get caught on my pocket.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
Maybe I needed to be more mindful of putting my phone away.
Mindful.
Yeah. So
just chuck that shit in my pocket. And snag on the edge. You'd be like, oh, what the fuck? And then they rip the sock, pop it off, and
it doesn't stick as well anymore. Yeah. But
I had a
cool.
Gengar one.
Rough life.
I don't know if you remember. It was really nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I started playing Tactics. I beat Expedition 33.
Nice.
Ooh, let's go. Did you cry?
No, I don't cry. I'm a real man.
Yeah, I forgot somebody.
No, I cry. I didn't cry at the game, and I don't have many emotions. I'm kind of a robot, and that's why if you look at my name, it's AI.
Oh,
Wow.
what?
Wow, yeah.
Over my
no.
head. Never noticed.
What?
Whoa. So. Okay. No, I. The only emotion I know is happiness.
Happiness.
Yeah.
Laugh.
That was good.
So yeah, no, I didn't cry, but holy shit, it's such a good game. Like the emotions that it did make me feel were all happy, so that's good. But it is really a mind fuck up a game, and it's so good. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about it.
Speechless.
Yeah, pretty much. And especially because I'm like, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody because I got spoiled for like the end of the act 1, and after that I was like, nope, I'm not looking anything up for this,
Yeah.
and I've got to be very careful about what I say to other people about it because I don't want that to happen to somebody else.
Yeah.
Because it feels like such an impactful game, like story wise, and like the music is just so good in it.
Music is really
Everything about it, I'm just like, I love this. So, and I feel like I haven't felt, especially music wise, in most games, I haven't felt so impacted by the music, and that's just been awesome.
good. You know why?
This feels so good.
It's pretty good.
Because you didn't play Street Rage 2 growing up.
Yeah, I didn't.
That's why. Best music in the game
But
ever.
I mean, I go back and I listen to a lot of the old school music that I listened to, like on games like Halo games and Final Fantasy VII growing up, and really a lot of the Final Fantasy music is fantastic. But it's like also iconic. I'm like, holy shit, this is so good. But like, it didn't impact me then, and so now it doesn't impact me. But this game, I was just like, the music and like the whole atmosphere of the whole game just felt so perfect. I was like, damn.
It's
One of the best games I ever played.
like a game that I could think of that's very similar, that with music wise that fits the game so well and it like was very immersive, was BioShock, the first BioShock. And
I haven't played those.
oh man, the first BioShock music fits
Yeah.
the game's scene or scenario very well. And Fallout, like Fallout 4, Fallout 3 music is really good.
Yeah.
It fits it. And but yeah,
I'm gonna play BioShock eventually, but other stuff just keeps getting in the way. So it's unfortunate.
too many games,
Yeah.
not enough time.
Yeah. So I finished it Monday on stream, and then I didn't stream the rest of the week.
Until yesterday.
Till yesterday I played some GTFO.
Yeah.
Because it was on sale. It's
So-
like a 4-person go into an area and there's aliens and they kill you. And then you have to do the level over again because you suck at it.
Did you play with?
But it was a
Dez
lot of fun.
and-
Yeah, Dez and some random.
Yeah,
person.
I was lurking for a little bit. The random person was about to spoil everything. It's like,
Yeah, they were like, "You want to do some stuff?" And then the storms knocked my internet out, and I was like, "Oh well." Now Chip's out of town still right now, so I was on vacation. Now he's on vacation, and
Oh,
dang, Chip. So
Yeah.
no
yeah,
wonder.
we need to play some repo with you guys.
I was gonna say, no wonder we fucking haven't seen no Peter Parker editing of repo characters.
yeah, I know.
Peter
He does
Parker
good.
web slinging. You know, you catch my drift, Shake. You look confused.
Yeah, you're Peter Parker. You slinging that thing?
You're
What are
slinging
you
that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean that's the games I've played. I've watched a few shows this week. I finished the season of Doctor Who. I don't know if you guys watch any Doctor Who.
No.
But some big
Kinda
stuff
big
happened there.
things. Yeah, some big things
Yeah.
happened for Doctor Who.
Yeah, so that was fun. That show, it's just one that I'm like, oh, it's great, it's some fun stuff, but it's not just like amazing television, but it's fun and exciting, and everybody's got different things about the doctors that they do or do not like, and I feel like that's the same thing every time you get a new doctor. You're like, I don't know how I feel about this guy, and then by the end of it, you're like, no, don't leave.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then I finished also The Rehearsal with Nathan. Oh, what's his name? Nathan For You Show. I don't know if you ever watched that, but he's like, very awkward. So I watched, because I didn't hear about it until the second season came out. So I watched all of the first season and then watched the second season, and that show is fantastic. I loved it. Because it's just so awkward, and it's all about like rehearsing situations before you actually do them. So like the first episode of the first season is like, I've got this secret I need to tell my group of friends, and I don't know how to do it. I'm afraid this one person's like gonna blow up on me and be like outrageous, and so they're like, okay, well, we're gonna run through it over and over and over and over and over and over in a simulated, like they rebuilt the bar that they're gonna go to, like down to the tears in the seats, like that. That they took pictures of everything and just recreated the whole thing, and it was wild. And then like in the second season, he's like, well, to get into the mindset of this person, I'm going to relive their entire life. And so he like dresses up as a baby, and his parents are on stilts walking around, and like he's like, everyone's attached to wires, and they like pick him up and are crazy. Like moving around. It's wild. Like the sets are ridiculous, and it's like, what the hell is going on here? And it's so much fun. And then I've been watching the TV show You. We're on the final season. We only got 2 episodes left, and that show is really good. If you like stalking people like I do, then you're really gonna be like, okay, here's how you do it. But then he also murders people, so I'm not so much into that part of it. Kinda, yeah. He's good at it, and he is like a real manipulator. So it's very good show to watch as well. But that's pretty much all I've done this week. Not a lot of stuff.
That's some.
Well, I mean, that's quite a bit of stuff.
I was gonna say some good showtime.
More than I normally do. But we used to do like me and my wife try and watch like 3 different shows a week, but just like the end of the school year and like going on vacations and stuff has really screwed up our schedule. So we're like, okay, we're just gonna finish this one show, which is You, and then try and get back on a 3 different shows a week schedule, kind of like we're watching TV. It's like, okay, this show's on this night and this show's on this night. So that's been fun, because we're able to not get burned out, because we were watching Suits, and it's like 9 seasons long, and we're like, we've been watching this for ages, because we can only watch like half an episode a night, because then we're like, oh, kids took forever to fall asleep, and now we're tired. And
that's the biggest issue,
because you want to look forward to the next week. You're like, okay, we can finally get what's gonna happen. And so I mean, it makes shows feel like they last longer, especially because right now we're only watching like 1 season shows. So we've got like The Wheel of Time and You and Silo. Oh, so what we're currently watching.
You get through them pretty quick.
So it's like, these are gonna last a couple months, and we get to watch 3 shows. This is great, instead of feeling like, we watched this show and it took us 2 months. And it's nice to have that variety, because then also if you're watching like a super depressing show or something, you're like, damn, this is just super depressing every time we watch it. So it's nice to kind of switch it up like that.
So that's one of the biggest things when it comes to watching shows and movies with my girl. Like when it comes down to sitting down and watching a show without being distracted or anything, it's impossible. That's why it gets to the point like we was like, okay, all right, I won't watch the show until we watch it together or whatever. So that's why I never finished Fallout. That's why I never finished the movie Black Phone. That's sick.
I forgot to mention I got these Legos.
Ooh.
These character Legos from Fallout, but I got a box. A package showed up, and I didn't order these. I was so confused. I was like, "Where the fuck did these guys come from?" I was like, I googled the everything. I was googled everything on the box.
You thought you drunk ordered something?
I don't know.
Have you ever done that? Have you guys ever done that?
Drunk in a while. I have done that.
You fucking
Yeah.
I drunk ordered before, and next day I wake up and I get or whatever the package comes. I'm like, where the fuck? And then I have to go through like my Amazon listing or go through my emails.
I do that with just video games though.
Yeah,
and
me
I'm like,
too.
oh, I can spend the money on this time, and it feels good.
Like I'm trying to think, what was the last thing I fucking drunk ordered?
Turns out that my friend Josie sent them to me. He bought them. I don't know why. He didn't even tell me why he bought them. I think he just said, "Did you get your package?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I was like, "What the hell?"
That's funny because so there's a shirt. Well, this is a while ago. There was a shirt that came in, and I was like, "What the fuck? I never ordered this shirt." And then I was like, I was so fucking confused, and I couldn't find no order number. I couldn't find anything. And then I was just so confused. And then like a month later, my friend Brambert was like, "Hey, did you ever get a shirt?" I'm like, of this character. It was a Street Fighter character. I was like, a Fang? He was like, "Yeah." He was like, I was like, "Oh, you got me this." I was like, "Dude, I thought I drunk ordered something. It just popped up." Or he was like, "Yeah, I ordered it because he was like, I know you like this character, and it was like a limited edition, so I thought of you." I was like, "Oh fuck, thank you." But I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, I was so confused for a long time until he told me. I was like, "Oh," or he asked me. That shit was funny. But
yeah. So I just checked out Josie. He messaged me and said, "Did you get my package?" And it was like, I sent him a voice message, and I was like, "Dude," I was looking up everything. I was Googling the tracking ID, like everything, the website, the company. I was like, where the hell do these things come from? But yeah,
It feels good.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
You get cool shit you didn't ask for.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise. They built them. Pretty cool. They have
So,
these little stands.
Are they actual Legos? Or are they
No, these are like custom built or custom like made Legos for sure.
Interesting.
They're pretty detailed. They're pretty nice.
I was gonna say they look like actual Legos.
Yeah.
But
indistinguishable.
I remember
if you go on my Instagram, you'll see some better pictures.
During Halloween, there was this site that like popped up on the Instagram promos of like Legos-ish style horror characters like Pennywise, Chucky, and stuff. I was like, "Oh, these are pretty cool." So maybe like similar company.
Could be somebody just making molds. They're making molds and selling them for oodles and oodles of cash, just to make these Legos. When I was in molding and where I worked out with, I applied for Legoland because I wanted to be in their molding department because I always thought it was so cool because that's how Legos are made, from molds,
right?
Plastic injection. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
To me, those like Lego engineers on how they come up with the game plan of putting all these Lego pieces together is crazy to me. Especially like those higher piece ones, like the 1,000-piece Legos, and how that's just crazy.
You gotta glue those together so when the kids throw them on the ground, they don't break. You're like, my time and effort.
I had a friend in elementary school. We lived in the same complex before we moved away, but his dad really liked Legos, and he would super glue all his Lego pieces like together. Like when he was done, he put them for display. But like everything, like even if it was supposed to move, like if it was like I forgot what specific Lego it was, but you could put the guy inside and you could take him out, and it was like a ship.
Was it Star Wars?
A spaceship. It might have been Star Wars. It might have been like a plane, or it might have been something. I just know it looked like an aircraft of some sort or a spaceship. Yeah, that shit was super glued. I was like, what the, like, it's crazy.
No.
Man,
Yeah.
I've got a box of Legos over here, and my son likes to play with them. And we've got like basketball players, and they got like springs in their legs, so like you can flick them back, and they'll be like, so it's like they were shooting basketballs or something.
Oh, that's
like,
pretty
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
How interesting.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't remember having these as a kid.
Yeah, my my daughter, she's really big into Legos right now, the little one. And so you know how they have Super Mario Legos.
Oh, yep. I got those. My son has those.
The ones that communicate with each other.
Yeah. They go Mario.
Yeah, and she likes to take them apart and put them back again. That's her thing. She'll disassemble it, get it all piece by piece, and then she'll get the iPad, and then she'll put it back together. She likes just putting it back together and disassembling.
That's cool.
Gonna be an architect.
Hopefully, or something.
Yeah, right. This is the ninth.
A builder.
The ninth
He's gonna be a
time
construction worker.
that Mario's been alive.
She's gonna be a foreman.
They got those Yoshis. She might like putting that one.
She has a Yoshi one. She has the Yoshi one, the Mario one, and the Princess Peach one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my son, he has just the Mario and Luigi. Is the Yoshi, is that one the talks to or no?
Yeah, the Yoshi one also.
That one talks to?
Yeah, there's also.
I didn't know they made them that talk to you.
Yeah, so they're battery powered, and then there's like a sensor or something next to them, and they're able to communicate with each other.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then they came out with a Bowser one, and she was like, "Oh, I want a Bowser one." I don't know if it's Bowser or Baby Bowser, but there's one.
Baby Bowser. My son has a Baby Bowser one too.
Oh, okay.
But it just has a little code.
Oh,
scanner thing. So when you stomp on him, it registers that you stomping on that poor innocent baby.
Nice.
Yeah. Now Legos came a long way since we was kids.
Oh,
They've come a long way. When I was a kid, I loved when I remember very specifically for Christmas. I don't remember how old I was. I was probably maybe like 7 or 8, and then I got the train set. It was a freight train Lego set for Christmas.
Yeah, Gary like trains. He's a train kid.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
love the train, and it was powered. Like you had to put the connections on the tracks, and then it came with this little control panel with the yellow knob. You turn it either way, and if you turn that shit too fast, the train would fly off the fucking tracks.
Hell yeah.
That was a Lego?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And we had some of those like cars that you had like the triggers for it, and would send them around the track super fast.
Yeah, those things go quick. I get shocked too. They shocked the shit out of me. I love those things.
Yeah, those were awesome.
I
remember we'd just have packages and just buckets of Legos, and we were super into like Dungeons and Dragons stuff and rolling dice and like make little men out of Legos and then send them into war and fight each other.
Rolling dice? You were playing craps?
Yeah.
8 years old?
Hell yeah.
7. Crapped out.
Yeah, that was fun though. I like to be a kid.
Yeah, it was cool being
except for all the beatings.
Oh man.
Yeah. Dude,
go get the belt.
I thought about doing like a Instagram post shout out to my mom, and I was gonna be like, shout out to my mom for beating the shit out of me growing up, taught me how to be a real man. But I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna post a selfie.
Yeah.
But
man. Yeah, getting whooped as a kid was never fun.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man, you were when you knew you was in trouble. You're like, fuck.
Oh, that's my middle name. Shit.
Yeah, dude, the middle name is crazy. It's diabolical.
It makes it even worse when you're trying to run away. You're trying to run between the different sides of the dining room table. You just made it worse.
Yeah, I ran away one time all the way to underneath the car
Damn.
They didn't
just
find me
drag
for
you?
hours though. The only reason I got caught was because I had to go pee, and so I was trying to pee under the van, but it was too hard, and so I had to go inside. And somebody was there because I was like, they all left to go look for me. I got time, and somebody was there, and I was like, dang, I was caught.
You thought you had a clear path.
Yeah,
No.
should have just peed outside. What was I thinking?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you were gonna pee under the van. What happened?
Yeah, you should just peed on yourself. Fuck it.
Yeah.
To avoid the ass whooping, just peed on yourself.
I'm glad you survived those ass whoopings.
We all survived those ass whoopings.
Yeah.
And look at us now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Generational trauma.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, let's get into these topics. So these topics, I wish Duke was
Wait,
here.
wait. We didn't really have a top 5. I got something. Okay, short one, quick one.
Okay, what you got?
Just your top 3 dad moments. If it's Father's Day, it could be anything. It can't be the day they were born, because then you'll get our agent's gonna come and he's gonna get you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. He's gonna come and he's gonna get you. So it's not the day they were born. They can't cop out. But
3 dad moments are that like us being dads, or
yeah, you guys being dads, or maybe a dad moment with your dad.
okay.
Either one. I'll go. I think getting my son into action movies, he's really like those, or getting him into movies in general that I kind of like, because he's at that age where he's just like all about cartoons. There's some live action he likes, but still in the kid realm. Let me see. Another good one is building his confidence up. That's been really nice.
That's good.
He's been very confident lately. It's a really good dad moment for me. And the third one would be he's very good with computers. When he puts his mind to something, he'll do it. Like the time when he downloaded
all the mods.
The mods by himself. I'm like, what the fuck? At first I was mad because like, why would you do that? But then I was like, okay, well, you follow the YouTube video. The mods are safe. His PC is fine because that shit. I'm fucking raw dogging that shit. There ain't no antivirus on that bad boy.
Well, no, it has Windows Defender.
Oh, there's Windows Defender, but that's it.
Windows Defender works.
The job.
Yeah, Windows Defender is great.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I'm safe.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, he did it. He's just like he's very he's catching on very quick with PC game. Remember, he would just play games with his controller, but now he's mouse and keyboard, and I like that.
That's great. That's
he's always over there clicking and moving around. It's really neat just watching him play. A little scary too because he holds his mouse a little weird, but his hands are small.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me, he's a little guy. But yeah, those are my top 3 dad moments.
That's good.
Off the top of my head.
Speaking of you talking about your son holding his mouse weird, do you remember? I don't know.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it reminds me of your daughter
with the WASD.
Yeah.
And then, well, now she's evolved. She's normal.
Oh yeah.
So, anyone that's listening don't know what we're talking about. My daughter, when she first started playing PC, mouse and keyboard.
Your oldest.
My oldest. Yeah, my oldest. When she started first playing PC games, the way she would use or play WSD, she would use one finger for all 4 buttons. So, like, for example, no, she wouldn't do it like that. This is what she would do.
No.
So, she takes, for example, she's playing, she'll drag her finger across it.
Oh, she'll drag it.
She'll drag her finger across it. Like, for example, if she's playing Minecraft or something.
Like she's playing iPad or something?
Yeah.
Right? It's like a trackpad.
So she'll drag her finger across it, like she was playing Minecraft or something. That's what she'll do. And then, it's funny that you mentioned that because it was a couple weeks ago, and we was talking, me and her, and I was like, do you remember when you used to play like this? And then she's like, no. I'm like, what? How don't you remember this? I was like, this is the craziest thing you did. I was like, how did you play like that? She's like, I don't even know how I play like that. I can't do that now. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, that's funny that you say that because My son said, there was something very similar he did with when he would hold the controller, and it'd be like this. Like he like go like that.
Like
The
two fingertips.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
But he would still be able to use he would hold it weird. But anyways, he doesn't do that anymore. And I remember asking him that, like, you remember doing that? He was like, no, what the heck?
They forgot about it
for so long. Yeah, they just forget. Like they wake up. They wake up. But that's so funny that she's just so long, because she man.
I sent the video to these guys, and I was like,
yeah, a while back.
It was years ago. It was probably like at least like 7 years ago, 6 years ago when I sent the video to these guys. And then I'm like, dude, look at her play. And I was like, I told her, I was like, hey, try to do like play with these 3 fingers. She's like, I can't. I was like, all right, well, I mean, if it feels comfortable for you, then rock with it. But yeah, no, she don't play like that no more. But as far as
you just look back at like the N64 controller and the controls on it, whenever you played N64 games, those were messed up. And try and go back now and play, and you're like, what the hell was I doing? How did I play these games?
Going back to play
the C buttons,
the C buttons, and doing anything that's not dual stick. So playing single stick on the N64 is rough nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as like proud moments is for being a dad, when my daughter wanted to play Left 4 Dead for me, me and my daughter played Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2 more specifically, for the longest time. Because she loved the game, and I was like, to me that was just like, I get to play this with her. It's not Minecraft.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that.
We also played a ton of Repo. That's fun for you, Shake.
Yeah. I like playing Repo, but I want to play something different with him.
Yeah,
I want to play a shooter. The closest with him I've got to that was Portal 2. But I wanted to play Grand Theft Auto online with him. I want to fucking tear shit up with him. I want to play Left 4 Dead. There's so many games I want to play with him. I want to play Halo and Gears of War, and man, but he's just a little ass kid right now. Does not give a fuck because he wants to play Repo.
Remember that he'll leave you in a second.
And Roblox, he'll leave.
He'll go play with his friends. He's like, well, yeah, so like just playing games with her in general, because we played Left 4 Dead 2, and then we also played a ton. I don't know if you guys remember Lego Dimensions and Disney Infinity, the figure based characters in the game.
Did you always know, or did you ever think that your kid was gonna like video games? Or
at some point, I mean, I for sure thought she would. I mean, because she always, when I was a kid, she always watched me play video games. There's a picture of me and her. I'm talking about my oldest. My oldest now is gonna be a senior in high school, which is crazy.
Yeah.
She finished up her junior year this past week.
Heck yeah.
She's about to be a senior in high school. So I have this old picture when it was me and her, that my girl took of us. We were sitting at the edge of the bed. So it's just our backs, but I was playing Street Fighter 4. And then she's sitting right next to me with the controller, playing with me. But she was she was 2, I think. She was still in a diaper, a fizzy ass hair.
Yeah.
So I think she was always destined to be some type of gamer. She always wanted to play something. You give her a controller, she's gonna try to play it. Well, at that age. And then the other little demon spawn, she plays the Switch all the time now, so she's already there.
Make sure she doesn't bite it. Make sure she doesn't get mad.
No. Well, she gets mad. I could see it already, but no. Luckily, she's not one to break stuff.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, that's one of the moments. Another one is when me and my oldest, I was able to teach her how to ride a skateboard.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Mm.
because
Yeah.
she had interest. So if you guys don't know, I used to skateboard religiously throughout
Religiously.
my high school years,
Middle
or
school to your high school.
middle school through a high school and all that. And
Yeah, all that.
thank you for
Get a
my ad
six-pack.
libs.
Get a 6-pack.
Hell no, I didn't have no 6-pack, but my legs were strong.
He had that skater
I
6-pack.
had that skater slim sweaty body.
Wear some skinny jeans.
Oh hell no.
Oh, that's what all the skaters around me wore.
You wore those crispy Dickies.
Fuck no, hell no. I just wear
With
some
Cortezes.
You have long hair,
the 501s.
emo hair.
501s. But yeah,
Turn your 501s into 499s.
when she piqued interest when we went to go get her first skateboard, I was like, oh, I think this is it.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome. Yeah.
So yeah, she learned how to ride a skateboard. She did not do tricks yet, but well, she hasn't rode a skateboard in a while, but to just ride it in general. So we rode around the parking lot a few times. We went to the park, right around the park a few times. Another one is the little one getting interest on baseball,
Oh yeah.
to play catch. We play catch with her. So the little one, because she always watches me play, she watches me, or she sees me watching the Dodgers all the time. So she knows I like baseball, and she piqued interest. And yeah, so we play catch a lot. Well, not a lot, but we're starting it. And hopefully it sticks with her. Maybe she wants to play softball. That'll be cool.
I'll play with you, Gary. If you don't want to play, I mean, if she doesn't want to play,
You play catch with me?
I'll catch. Yeah, I'll play catch with you.
Hell yeah.
Cross country catch.
Yeah. But yeah, those are my three.
I always enjoyed playing catch, but not so much playing baseball.
I mentioned this, I think, in the last podcast or the podcast before.
Yeah.
I never played baseball or anything growing up. So this is my first glove I ever had in my life.
That was very surprising to hear. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Today on the way home, my son was telling me, we were at the barber today, and my son was telling me on the way home, he's like, Dad, I want to be a professional baseball player. I'm like, what? Okay.
Catch you by surprise.
Yeah, so I gotta go. Get practice.
Got to put in the work for him. Help him put in the work.
Yeah, so we gotta go practice now.
Yeah, so you got to be out there every day.
So if he's fucking sick of it, and I'm home free.
Yeah.
But if not, then damn it.
Hell yeah. Be like, okay,
Damn
we're going to
it.
do this for a week straight. If you hate it by the
Yeah.
end of the week, we could be done forever.
Yeah. The way you
That's
say it,
usually
you
what-
can be done
what-
forever. No more. You're done.
That's usually
Yeah.
what we do with him. He's usually like, he tries something out. He's like, all right. He's like, I wasn't that serious about it. And we move on to the next thing. So yeah, I gotta do the same. We gotta get him a little bat and glove, and I'm gonna throw that shit at him. We'll throw fastballs at him. We're like, get ready, boy. And then
Like, hey, this is gonna be a slider. Well, sorry, it was a four seam. You gotta be on your hand. You gotta be quick. Yeah. No, I mean, to be fair, like, I had the gloves I had as a kid were hand me downs. Those were my brother's gloves. They didn't fit my hand.
oh,
So. But
now this is your first official. This is your glove.
yeah, it's my glove.
You should write your name on it.
I should, huh?
Yeah. My uncle has a glove and it has some guy's name on it, and next to it and a Sharpie, but not anymore. And that's the glove he uses.
Not anymore. But yeah, those are my three. What about you, Mr. L? I know your kids are pretty
Yeah.
young.
Yeah, you're
So-
pretty
Yeah, so they
rad
haven't
dad
had
though.
as much. Yeah.
There's
Got
still
that rad
some
dad shirt on.
milestones that you've hit. I'm sure, plenty.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably one of the first is kind of, how my kids interact some. Like my daughter, she just wants to do everything my son does, which I think is pretty typical of kids.
Yeah.
But like in our closet, we got like a hang rod and we put a blanket over it. And my son likes to hang out and play with it and be like, oh, I'm in my tent playing. And so like we were like, okay, well, go play in your tent and stuff. And my daughter, it's a few months ago, she wasn't saying a ton of words, but she would always say me too, like to anything, like me too. And so he went into his tent to play, and he's like, I just want to play in here alone. And she's like, me too. And he's like, no, just by myself. And she's like, me too. And it was just so freaking cute. I was like, I love it.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I figured you were wearing a blue shirt. I seen on Instagram when I was scrolling yesterday, something came up. It was like, oh, when you're a parent, you think your kids are gonna be like Bluey and Bingo, but your kid is ending up like Muffin, wild, out of control. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's my kid. My second kid is fucking Muffin, just bouncing off the fucking walls all the time.
I think I have Bluey or Bingo. My kid's pretty chill.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was talking to my coworker, and he's like 10 years older than most of his siblings. And he told me, he's like, yeah, I remember there was a point in my life where I was a single child, and then I wasn't. So I feel like maybe Owen is experiencing that with the baby. He's like, he's like, I need my alone time. Like, he's like,
I mean, he's
poor guy.
He wants alone time from her, but he wants to be with us all the time.
Oh.
So it's hard to get him to have his own alone time. Like, she has no problem with it. She's like, I'm gonna run off and do my own thing. See you guys later.
Awesome.
And we're like, you're too small to do that. You're gonna put stuff in your nose and you're gonna fall off everything you climb on. And
is she just
no thanks.
Crawling, or is she walking?
No, she's almost
running?
2 now. So she's running around.
Oh, yeah.
She's been running.
And already
for a
2,
long time.
dude.
I know.
It was born like 2 weeks ago. Holy crap.
Yeah, well, you know, it's crazy. I've known you, Shake, longer than I've known her.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. But yeah, so that one, and I think building up confidence. You know, you mentioned that, Shake, and it's something we're really trying to do with our son, because he's very shy, which it's probably both from me and my wife that he gets that. Because just in social situations, we don't just walk up to people and be like, oh, hey. But so we're really trying to do as much as we can to get him out there. But it's so fun to see like his interactions with people. Like he's been on a real kick of right now, especially he's like, guess what? And then he was saying chicken butt, and my wife's like, let's try and not make him say butt all the time. So I was like, okay, switch it and say chicken foot. And so every time he says that, I just start busting up laughing as hard as I can. And he just does it like 50 times in a row. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And so he's been doing that to his friends, and they're like, what? But the other one that he's been doing, and it gets us to actually like make him interact with other people, like our friends and stuff, is like, hey, what are you doing under there? And then they say underwear. And he's like, oh, you said underwear.
Yeah, that's good.
So he loves that too. So that's a lot of fun. And so just building up his confidence is hard, because he is so shy, and like with his friends that he knows, he's pretty comfortable with. But then when you add one person in that he doesn't know, he's like, nope, I can't handle that.
He's like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, so like we got him in like different sports. Like he's played some like mini kickers, soccer stuff, and he just had a t-ball season. So it's really just trying to get him out there to interact with people more. It's hard, but he's doing pretty good at it.
It's good. Oh yeah.
So
for me, it's the opposite. It's hard for you to have your kid interact. It's hard for me to explain to my kid that not everyone wants to play with her.
Yeah,
because she's
I think that's how
so friendly.
My daughter will be
so friendly, so very social, just trying to play with everyone. She's always trying to play with everyone. But like, for example, if we go to the park, I can tell when I'm next to her that the kid does not want to play with her. But to her, she's very persistent, so she keeps trying to play with this kid. Keep trying, and the kid runs away from her, and she thinks it's a game of chase. So she's chasing. I'm like, no. I'm like, dude, the kid doesn't. They don't want to play with you.
That's so funny.
But why? It's like it's just the way it is sometimes. It's like I got the opposite end of it.
My kid, he's also very friendly. The other day he was at the neighbor's house, and I was like, why the fuck were you at the neighbor's house, dude? He's like, I just want to hang out with them. I was like, no, like, you just don't do that.
Yeah.
The neighbors are cool. They're nice people, but
Yeah.
it's like, dude, you can't just do that. You can't just hang out with them because you think they're not like. Yeah, it's like you're a kid. It's different. But,
Yeah. Well, that'd be fine at my house because I live on a compound of me and my wife's family all live right next door to each other in a gated, area.
Yeah.
So it's like they can't really go anywhere. They can go hang out with the neighbors. That's fine.
All family.
It's
family, yeah. And you know what? It's funny too saying that because my stepdad growing up, his family lived like all right next door to each other, and I was like, these people are so weird, which they are weird, but
they're different weird, yeah.
Yeah, but I was
they're
like,
regular weird.
why they all like live next to each other? These weirdos. And now I'm like, this is great. I love this. I wish my family lived here too.
Because you literally could walk across the street or down or next door, and
you
don't have to drive miles.
Driveway, and it just splits off under our houses. It's nice. But I guess the third thing is just kind of how much I can tell, like, especially with my son right now, he's just like obsessed with me and how much he loves me because I remember
that's awesome.
Remember one time coming home and I don't remember what the circumstances was, but I wasn't home like all day long, and I got home and he was like sitting on the toilet pooping, and I like stuck my head around the corner and he saw me and he had the biggest grin on his face and he was like so happy to see me. And so I went in there, sat with him, and we just laughed and laughed and laughed like about nothing. He was just had the biggest smile on his face and was just laughing so hard. And I was like, oh, this is like what a great moment.
I know those type of feelings.
Sweet.
Yeah. Your heart is just so full. It's like this little creature, just a little creature of mine.
Yeah, like this little guy's so happy to see me.
Yeah, so that was nice. I do feel bad though, because I'm like, he loves me so much that I feel like my daughter's always on my wife. So it's like, I want to, hang out with her too, with my daughter, not my wife.
Yeah.
Done that.
Been there, done
over it. Yeah, I already married her. Let's get the baby.
Yeah. So I'm like, I feel bad that he's taking over all my time, but oh well, we'll get there.
That's awesome.
I don't even know. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like,
you plan on having any more kids?
We'll probably have one more, and then I'm getting cut off. I'm getting snipped.
They snipped it. They're snipping the whole thing.
The whole thing. Damn.
Yeah, it's not much.
That's the new move now. that's what's trending.
Yeah, no, I'm done too. I'm fucked that.
The Ken special.
After this second one, this second one has been. So the first one was so easy. So I guess it's coming back around. The second time we're getting every fucking nightmare that happens.
Yeah,
she's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
I love her.
We're looking forward to the teenage years where our daughter is going to be a complete nightmare.
Oh man,
because she's already like I'm doing what I want to do, and so she's going to be a monster.
Strong. Yeah.
Luckily, my teenage daughter, she's not very like defiant, or she's not like a rebel like in that sense, but she has this fucking attitude. This attitude is crazy.
Yeah.
Just like she's gonna be 17. This attitude is wild. Sometimes I just have to walk away. I just have to walk away. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah.
You little shithead. But it comes with the territory. We was there.
Gotta buy some gloves, dude.
Yeah.
Buy some gloves to the both of you guys. Some mouth guards.
Some mouth
guards.
Start boxing.
And a helmet. Yeah, just start boxing.
Throwing them hands.
Throw hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just fucking teenagers, man. But I mean, like I said, we've been there. It comes with it.
Yeah. Hopefully my kids are cool and just play video games with me and that yell at mom. That'll be fine.
Yeah. Like my oldest, before I started doing the podcast, she was playing Minecraft. She was playing Minecraft on another computer. She's been doing that a lot. she's still playing Minecraft or Sims, The Sims 4.
Yeah,
Sims is good. Well, I thought I'm just shocked that she was past Minecraft. Damn,
no,
Minecraft forever. I love it. Love to see it.
That is either Minecraft, Sims 4, and then for a period of time she started playing Grand Theft Auto 5, and then she stopped.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she stopped.
I don't know why she stopped.
I talked to Blink AFI, a friend of the show.
Oh, speaking of him,
recently.
he just texted me.
Wait, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him. He went to the SoCal.
Oh, SoCal
Expo.
Yeah.
Retro game.
I'm surprised. Why the fuck you go there? You don't collect.
He took his daughter.
Oh, fair enough.
And like just to go, and I was gonna go that weekend too, but I was like, nah, it was already gonna be too much. But yeah, he said that Franklin, the voice actor Franklin.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. That he took a selfie with his kid, and that was like really cool.
Hell yeah! I want to go to conventions and stuff.
Yeah, me too.
That'd be fun. But
I've been to a few, but yeah, it's fun to go to them.
It's been a while since
I go to
I've been
big
to
ones. I've only been to like the little local ones in
yeah,
the city.
The last
the giant ones.
The last big one I went to was PAX. PAX West in Seattle.
Remember that.
No, Evo. I haven't been to Evo since 2016.
Sheesh.
Almost 10 years. Next year will be 10 years since I've been to Evo. Yeah, I haven't been to Evo in a long time. If you guys don't know what Evo is one of the biggest fighting game tournaments that takes place in Vegas. It's a cool
Did you
thing.
win?
Hell no.
Damn.
I got.
I'm leaving.
For sure. What was the whole point of being on this podcast?
I was talking to someone famous.
For Street Fighter 5, I got kicked out of pools. Second round.
Well,
and then Mortal Kombat X at the time. I didn't even make it to pools because we got fucking too drunk the night before.
Well, at least you had a speed running record. That's
yeah, that's what matters
for a few minutes.
Oh yeah, because I had a morning pools for Mortal Kombat. I was like, fuck that.
That's rough, dude.
Yeah, I was like, fuck that. I'm not going.
Yeah. No, those are some good top three or gaming or not gaming. Sorry, top three dad moments. Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Yeah, that was a good top three. I like it, especially if it's the day, today's Father's Day.
Yeah.
I like it. Did you come up with it like tonight, or did you
just now? This was Father's Day. It was like, oh, yeah.
That's pretty sick.
My son's been into Half-Life. I wanted to mention that too.
Oh, that's right.
It's a little contender. Yeah, it's just so funny. He loves Half-Life for some reason. He watches a lot of like the Gary's mods and Half-Life videos and memes and things like that.
You should. That's
loves that shit.
I was gonna say that's the game you should try to get him to play with you. Gary's mod.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're right. Well, yeah, because I bought it for him. He knows more about it than I do. Again, it's one of those things that he learned on his own was how to install those packs and things. So I was like, oh shit. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, that's the game you guys could bond on.
Oh, for sure. But speaking of games.
I was gonna say maybe I could get my oldest and then we could link up because Left 4 Dead is 4 players, right?
Oh yeah, we should.
You could try to convince your son, be like, "Hey, you want to play some zombie killing game?"
There's mods.
Yeah,
there are lots of mods.
There's lots of mods. He'll definitely do it. There's mods in the game. He's in, dude. Yeah, anime chicks.
Yeah, or Back 4 Blood too, because she hasn't played Back 4 Blood, but I know she'll like it because it plays very similar to.
I gotta get my son on board with that.
Yeah,
with the game because he doesn't like FPSs, so
it's because he's not used to it yet. Once he gets used to it, well, he plays Half-Life. I mean, it's FPS.
Yeah. Well, other than Half-Life,
yeah, it's not as fast paced though.
True.
Yeah, it's got some bits, but
yeah. You know what? Speaking of bits
and pieces and games and remakes.
So there was a bit that came out of nowhere this past week. and it was that a surprise announcement that Silent Hill 1 is getting a remake that's being in development right now from the Blooper team, which is the same people that did the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Did you hear my burp?
No.
Okay, good.
So
Remind me.
that was a fucking big surprise. That shit came out of nowhere. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I want to play the remake. So I beat 1, I beat 2. I want to play the remake of 2, but if they're gonna do 1, and I'll wait till 1 comes out and just do it in order that way.
Yeah, I never really played any of the Silent Hill games, and then when 2 came out with the remake, I was like, oh hell, this looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Didn't know anything about it.
Play it on your Ambernick.
Oh yeah, you can.
This one game.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Play it on the go. Play it on the shitter.
Right?
Where you're scared, just.
Yeah. Ah, my pants are
You
safe.
just shit instead of shitting your pants, you could just let it go.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, that shit came out of nowhere, and when I saw the announcement, I thought it was like a fake announcement, and then I did get excited, and then I was like, huh, and I saw that the dev team mentioned it on the Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. I was like, oh shit, this is for real. We're getting a Silent Hill remake, so I'm for it. I am for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's as much success as they got from the second one. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, absolutely, for sure. I think there's more fans of the first. Well, that's kind of hard to say, but there's a huge fan base for the first one.
Yeah,
the first 2.
And then there's people that are new to the series that are like, oh shoot, I'll play the remake.
Yeah,
It'll definitely capture a lot of people's attentions.
Or they was new to the series for Silent Hill 2 remake, and they loved it. So this is for sure is going to gravitate towards more people.
Yeah, but I feel like that's just the way the games are going right now too. Is just they're gonna remake a lot of games that we all loved as kids.
Yeah,
make them better.
I'm still waiting for the Max Payne remake. Come on, Remedy and Rockstar, let's get this shit going.
It's coming. I'm sure they're working on it, making sure it's very good, lives up to the standards.
It was announced like 20 years ago. Where is it at?
I bet you they don't, because especially Rockstar being attached to it, they don't want it to be another Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah,
another GTA Deluxe Edition, the GTA 3 Vice City San Andreas, the
trilogy collection.
Trilogy,
yeah.
Yeah, but that was a little bit different, because the issues with that was they took
other devs. Yeah.
Well, not only that, they took a game that was created on this specific graphic engine and moved it to Unreal 4 or Unreal 5, and it fucked it up.
That's on Unreal 5, damn.
Or Unreal 4. It was one of the Unreals. So they took their old graphic engine and moved all the assets to the Unreal engine, and that's what fucked it up. Remedy, I think they used their, I don't know what graphic engine they use, but I don't think it'll be the same scenario for the Max Payne series. But yeah, I'm excited for that. What are you doing, Chick? What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just highlighting. Getting ready for the next one.
Yeah. Speaking of highlights.
Speaking of Unreal.
Yeah. Speaking of Unreal. So Gears of War Reloaded has been doing betas this past week, and what I originally thought was if you bought a digital copy of the game, they was gonna send you a code for the free upgrade to the Reload. But I've never bought a digital copy of the game. I only have physical, and I got a code. So
hey, Gary, you know what? I was waiting for the podcast. I got it too.
Okay, so
I had a message from Xbox, and it said, "Hey, you got the pre-order. Here you go." And I claimed it, and
sure enough,
so when that comes out, I got it on my Xbox.
Yeah, or your PC.
Oh, yeah, on my PC.
Yeah, so if you guys ever owned, or if you have a digital copy or had a physical copy of Gears of War Ultimate Edition on Xbox One, check your Xbox messages. They probably sent you a code for free redemption for Gears of War Reloaded, and go ahead and redeem that.
Hell yeah!
But I remember because Shake and I we played through the Gears of War series from 1 through 5 and DLC. I remember Shake bought the physical copy of the game, and instead of buying the American copy, this fool bought
the UK,
the European version of the game.
yeah, being one, yeah, PAL
Like,
edition.
luckily, the Xbox One is not region locked.
Yeah,
But that was hilarious.
take my stars and stripes.
Take my stars and stripes. Ayo, did you ever play the Gears series?
The only experience I've had with Gears of War was the first Gears of War when I was in high school. I went to my cousin's house and her husband was like, "Hey, you want to play this game?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll play it." And I played it for like a couple hours and he was like, "Holy shit, you're so good at this game." He was like, "You've got farther than this game than I've ever got in it, and I've been playing it for months." And I'm like,
That's awesome.
That's great.
"Okay." And then he was like, I remember then later, like, he was like, "Oh, you got to get like Halo 5 and play with us, or 3 or whatever, and play online with us." And so I scrounged up all the money I had as my broke college student, and I bought it, and I played with them, and that was fun. But I was like, I'm not really that good at FPS games as you think. You're just really bad at them. So yeah, no, I haven't really ever played them, but I did watch you guys play some of it.
Yeah, I really like the Gears of War series. I think it's really fun. It's, well, for me, Gears of War was my first Xbox 360 game. So the first Gears of War.
Yeah.
And then I played it prior to getting my first 360. I played it at my girl's cousin house for the first time, and I was like, "Damn, this shit's sick." Because he had this was during the time when HD TVs were not a normal thing, and my girl's cousin had a HD TV with the Xbox 360 and Gears of War.
Money.
I was like, "Man, this shit looks so cool," and I just go home and then play my PlayStation 2 at the time because I didn't have a 360 yet.
Yeah.
But then my brother bought me a 360 for my birthday with the Gears of War game. And then I had to play it on the CRT because
Oh yeah, of course.
I didn't have HD TV. And I was young, so I was like, what? When I got my first Xbox 360, I was 16, 17. So I wasn't working yet. Not yet, but so yeah, I had to play my CRT TV. So the text was all small; you couldn't even read it. I think the worst.
Dead Rising, baby.
I was gonna say the worst game for that was Dead Rising. You couldn't read shit. Dead Rising was.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
All right, Dead Rising was terrible when it came to playing a game on 360 on a CRT TV because it was just so bad. But yeah, that was my first experience with Gears of War. So I thought it was really cool that Microsoft gave codes for people that had physical versions. Because I didn't think.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Because you'd think that they'd want squeeze as much money out of us as we can.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, yeah.
Or the Game Pass.
Right.
But no, they gave us a code to own the game. So I was like,
that's awesome.
Because I saw it on Twitter when I was scrolling. I'm sure many people are familiar with Wario64. He's the deals guy on Twitter when it comes to video games and tech. And he posted something. He was like, "Hey, check your Xbox messages because Microsoft are giving codes away to people that never had a digital copy." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, let me go check this shit out." And sure enough, I opened my messages and I was like, "Oh, let me redeem this before they take it back or something." So yeah, I redeemed it. Yeah, that's in my library.
Yeah, so this one's just like a copy of, or a reskinning, remastered of the original one.
So this is literally, so there's the basic one that came out on 360, right? The first one, the first game.
Right.
And then they remastered it for the Xbox One and they called it the Gears of War Ultimate Edition.
Mm-hmm.
And then now this is like a remaster of that remaster.
For even better graphics.
But it's also coming out on PlayStation 5.
Oh.
So it's no longer exclusive to Xbox no more.
Yeah. That's fun. Yeah, I remember seeing this growing up, and I was like, "Oh man, how cool is that? You got a chainsaw on your gun.
Yeah.
You just murder people. Look at all this blood."
Yeah, and then I think during the time, I think this is like one of the first. Well, it was one of the pioneers of the games of the combat. I'm trying to think of the word. I keep wanting to say looter shooter, but it's not a looter shooter. It's a cover shooter.
Oh yeah.
It's a cover shooter. So you're always like the main purpose of the game to stay alive. You have to take cover regardless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get behind it and start. You could like shoot up over the barriers. And barricades.
You could do blind shooting, and then you could peek up to aim and shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And after like Gears came out, you start seeing a lot more cover shooters.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gears is for sure. During the beta too, because I see a lot of people coming out of the woodworks again, playing on Twitch, because the beta's going on, or not the beta, but like the.
Oh yes, they're like, let's play it.
Yeah, the test that they have going on right now.
Yeah.
Because I follow when Shake and I were playing Gears 5, like I got back into playing the multiplayer of Gears 5. So I started following these Gears 5 players, multiplayers. Good as hell. I was trying to learn off of them, and I still never unfollowed them. I just continue following them, and they're playing this test version of the Gears of War Reloaded, and then they said it feels just like Unreal or the Ultimate Edition. Said it feels pretty good. So I'm like, hell yeah, that's some good excitement. Says it feels pretty good. So hopefully they don't fuck up the game when they release it. The only thing is they had connection problems, but the developers knew about the connection problems, so I think they're working on it. So that's not the problem. But yeah, Shaker, you gonna play it day one?
Maybe. When's it come out?
2 months.
August, damn. Maybe.
August 12th, I think. August.
Probably the multiplayer.
Yeah, it's got online co-op.
Shake don't want to
shared split screen.
Shake hates playing Gears with me.
No, I don't.
Well, I have evidence. I have receipts.
Yeah, split screen. Yeah, I love a good third-person shooter, and I also like a good first-person shooter. And like it's even crazier when it goes from first to third and third to first.
Oh, crazy how you mentioned that, Shake. Speaking of that, you know how Resident Evil 9 was announced or Resident Evil Requiem, aka Resident Evil 9.
Yeah.
I think it's early.
It's mind blowing.
It was announced last week.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was watching this YouTuber. He's pretty known YouTuber. He goes by the name of Maximilian Dude. He was able to get hands on playing the demo that they had at one of the conventions. And he mentioned how there was a setting to be able to switch your camera. So I thought that was sick, and I thought that was smart on Capcom's part, because a lot of people, when Resident Evil Village came out, they was like, why the fuck there's no third person put in? But then later on, when they released the DLC for the game, they added the third person view. You could switch between the third person and the first person. Not on the fly, but you could select it to play third person or first person. I personally will play it third person. I'm not too big on the first person gameplay modes on Resident Evil. So, but I thought that was pretty
that's
sick.
why they did that, to give everyone like a piece of the both sides.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. But I'm super excited for the game regardless. But
yeah, I've always really enjoyed the Resident Evil series. Just like the idea of them. I haven't played all of them, but it's something that I'm like, I really want to play all of them. Just find the time to do it.
There's so many games in the series now, so it's gonna be a long journey.
Yeah.
Shake, what is
exciting.
What do you think about it? Having the option to switch cameras on the fly. Well, I don't know if it's on the fly.
Like I said, it's cool. It's cool.
But you're able to switch cameras. What would you, if you was to play the game, what would you select? First person or third person?
That's a good question because I don't know. I would have to play it first just to try it out, see how it feels, the shooting, all that stuff. So it'll depend.
Yeah, I kind of want to say I'd do it in third person, but I like that it gives the versatility to the gamer to be able to kind of choose, because some people enjoy one over the other way more. But I mean, I think of like some of the games I've played,
Oblivion, or
I mean,
Fallout. You can go from first to third. And people play in third person.
Just like all the games, that I've played that I'm like, oh, this game's so good. Like the Borderlands games, loved playing those, and they were all first person. But then other games, gosh, I was just thinking of one and I slipped my mind, but just in the third person, like, well, a lot of like the MOBAs. I don't know if you've ever played like Smite or anything, but those games were like third person,
top down,
and then like the new Valve game Deadlock. That one's kind of third person as well.
Like Project Zomboid.
Yeah, those top down games are good. But so I mean, there's definitely some goods, positives and negatives of both of them.
Oh, for sure.
Because I mean, in first person, you're not going to be able to look around the corner without looking around the corner. Whereas in third person, you can kind of cheat your camera around, and especially in like, I feel like that's more prevalent and in like PvP games, being able to see people around a corner.
Well, with it being Resident Evil, I just wonder what kind of camera angle, what kind of camera they're gonna use. Hey Gary, welcome back. I was just saying, with this being Resident Evil, I'm just curious to see how well the third person camera is gonna be like.
I think it's gonna be like,
fixed?
I don't think they'll ever go back to fixed cameras. That's not happening. They won't never go back to fixed.
It's gonna follow behind you.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, and that's how they did it with the Resident Evil 8. Nah, fixed cameras. I don't think fixed cameras nowadays.
Yeah, with tank controls.
Yeah, we already know. That's what we was talking about. Duke said it's gonna be first and third. Yeah. So we're talking about static cameras, so like tank controls. It ain't gonna be no tank controls.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know, because people don't like tank controls. I love tank controls.
Yeah.
Tank controls are the way, brother.
Yeah, I mean, it's how we did it growing up.
Exactly.
And it made sense.
It did. You just hold forward.
Now I'm like, what the hell's going on? I can't control myself. I'm looking to the left and I'm pushing forward, and I'm not going left. I'm going left and not forward.
I will say
I am going forward.
Tank controls don't work with analog sticks though. You need a D-pad for tank controls.
D-pad, yes sir. D-pad all day.
D-pad.
Oh. That's what I used on when I was playing Dead Cells. D-pad.
Yeah, I mean, well, this thing, it's got the D-pad and it's got the dual sticks.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's so fancy.
We need a code Ailbec.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Selling us. Next thing you know, Shake and I next podcast we're gonna be like,
we've been playing this.
Yeah. Look what I got.
Yeah, well, you can get some that are like real small too.
I've seen those, but those look even more uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've read people who are like, yeah, this sucks. Like my hands hurt after 2 minutes of playing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a big one.
Speaking of big one, this was a big one I thought for Gary.
Yeah.
This is a big announcement. Or reveal, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, reveal
How
announcement.
to make you feel.
It tickled the pickle when I saw it. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Invincible fighting game. So also from the same person about the Resident Evil thing, Maximilian dude, he spoke about it so I watched his reaction to the trailer, the announcement, apparently he's been having hands on with the game in the background, in the background. And it turned out he told us who was developing the game, and it turns out it's the same people or same team that did Killer Instinct 2013.
Which is still alive today, baby.
Well, so Killer Instinct 2013 had a crazy situation that happened. So there was
somebody died.
No, it wasn't like that. No one fucking died. Shake.
Multiple people died. No, crazy.
No one people die every day. What are you talking about?
No one fucking died. So back on Killer Instinct 2013, there was a team called Double Helix. They did the first initial launch development for the game and the first season of the game. And then something happened when Amazon bought a portion, and so they had to switch developers into the next seasons of the game, which turned to be Iron Galaxy for Killer Instinct. So there's 2 development groups for Killer Instinct 2013. The first portion, the Double Helix team, is working on the Invincible game. So they know fighting games. That's what I'm trying to say. They know how to develop a fighting game. So I thought that was sick because I personally I still love Killer Instinct 2013. I think that game was fucking fantastic. I haven't played it in a while, but I played a lot of it.
Still plays it.
I played a lot of it. I love that fucking game. I dig my ass whoop a lot. But that's how you learn, Shake.
That's how everyone learns, Gary.
But I thought that was sick. When I heard that, I was like, what? I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, Gary's gonna like that, and then Gary already knew.
Yeah,
so.
Hell yeah.
I was really happy for that.
I think that was pretty neat. I'm not gonna get the game anytime soon, but it's really cool. You know, they may definitely KI is very gory and very like animated with.
It's not gory, but it's very animated. Yeah, for sure. No, Invincible looks gory, and then he also mentioned it's a gory game, so I was like, hell yeah.
They're in good hands. Invincible games in good hands, which is great.
Yeah,
which is great.
I wish it was not a fighting game.
Me too. I wish it was not a fighting game
because I like the Invincible universe a lot, but I'm not a big fighting game type guy. Like Mortal Kombat, I enjoyed them growing up, but nowadays I'm like, people are just way too good at these games, and I'm not. No, thank you.
But you can be.
You can be. You want to be.
They actually, well, now fighting games has catered to newer beginning players. But
no, I'm too old.
We're never too old.
No, I mean, I feel like in games, I have pretty good reflexes, like computer games and, video games. But like whenever it comes to like card games and stuff, no. Like they were playing like Spoons this week, and I was like,
what is Spoons?
I don't know. It's the fast. You put all your cards down, and then you
just grab
a spoon. It's kind of like Speed, except with spoons. And then you grab the spoon and.
Wait, hold on. Whoa, what the fuck? Like real spoons?
After you do it,
like spoons, real spoons. Like you eat cereal?
Yeah.
Sure, Gary. What else would a spoon be?
You ever seen a spoon?
I thought that was the name of the game.
I see you played Knifey Spoony before. But yeah, I'm like, games like that, like fast-paced card games, like my brain doesn't do it, but when it's on the screen, I can all that. Like I played tons of like Guitar Hero, and people would be like, I don't understand what the hell's going on the screen, and you're just not even looking at the screen and you're hitting all the notes. What the fuck? Or this is the first time you've ever played this song and you got 100% on it. I'm like, yeah, this song's not hard.
It's like, song's easy as fuck, loser.
I've never heard this song, but it's not hard. So it's like, it's just so different in a game aspect than it is. But yeah, fighting games, I'm like, there's too many combos. I don't know any of them. I just mash the buttons and I'm dead. I don't know what's happening. I don't have the patience.
No, Yes, you do.
That's one thing I found out. I'm just so impatient in games, like stealthy games. I'm bad at stealthy games because
stealth games fucking suck.
I
You guys are
mean,
just impatient.
Shut up.
I'm just impatient. Like my friend Chipolux, he loves stealthy games, like the Dishonored games. He has like 100% of those. Like he's like done all the way through without killing anybody, and like
Fuck that.
I'm like, I don't have the patience to. That's why in like repo and stuff, I just run off by myself because I'm like, I can't stand here and pick up all these items with you guys. I gotta go do my stuff, and you guys are being too slow.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, oh, I'm missing out on all the funny stuff that's happening. So I'm like, gotta find that balance.
You can hear all the funny stuff in the distance, and you're like, "What about me?
Yeah.
They're like, me too.
Don't forget me."
Yeah.
No, I love fighting games. I mean, I've always played fighting games as a kid, though, but I never really got like learning fighting games until Street Fighter 4. When Street Fighter 4 came out, and so I'm a 09er, as they call it, 09er. Street Fighter 4 released, and that's when I started learning fighting games for realsies and learning combos and frame data at that point, matchups. The fighting games. So fighting games, I equate it to like playing chess, and many people also equate it to like playing chess. You gotta read your opponent.
Yeah.
Why you lying? Why you laughing, Shay?
What they're doing.
Because it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, because I played like League of Legends for like 7 years, and
God.
you just get used to seeing the animations of different things, and you understand this is what you got to do in these situations. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. You've play stuff enough, you're gonna get used to it. But
Especially,
I think it's not enough for me, which is sad.
I was say, doesn't League of Legends have like 17 million characters or heroes they call them? So
Yeah.
the matchup is crazy for that type of MOBA.
Yeah, but when you play it for 7 years, you know everybody.
Fair enough. Because I'm sure you see more characters than others.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Speaking of like seeing more things than others.
More characters. Oh shit.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone here is a fan of.
Let me know when we press play, so I can press play on it.
I don't know if anyone here is a fan of Twisted Metal. So Twisted Metal,
The show as well.
well,
The show specifically.
right now we're speaking about the show, but I'm talking about in the games in general. But
Yeah.
there's a new clip that they've showcased. I don't know if I can play the sound. I want to play the sound, but there's copyrighted music in the music. The music is copyrighted. It's Rob
It is
Zombie.
copyrighted. Yeah.
So I can't play the music. But you ready?
Let me know. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So here's the clip. I thought this clip is so fucking sick. I'm so excited for season 2. I need to go finish season 1. So the guy you're watching, his name is Calypso. He's the main person in the first couple games, and in Twisted Metal Black. And then I love how they brought back characters. This is what I wanted to see in the first season. This type of gun battle, car battle. Look at this. This is so fucking sick. Look at Axel. Axel's back. Axel is the main character, or he's the cover art for Twisted Metal 2. The guy with the arms and the wheel, the 2 wheels. And you got fucking, there's Grim. This is so sick. Yeah, this is the type of stuff I want to see in the first season. I can't wait to see
Like
how gory it's gonna be.
Modern day Mad Max, almost the way it looks.
Kind
While
of.
driving around.
Yeah.
Have you played any of the Twisted Metal games, yo?
A long time ago.
He can on his Ambernick.
Oh yeah,
I can, yeah.
you're not wrong.
Here,
Is the
let's
first
go
season
find that
gory?
ROM right now.
The first season does have some gore in it.
It's got gore. It's got blood.
You got Sweet Tooth
Like
beating
that.
people up. People getting shot.
In the head.
Mm-hmm. Look at their Sweet Tooth trying to take out Mr. Grimm on the bike.
Voiced by Will Arnett.
It looks so sick. Look at Mr. Grimm deflecting missiles with his scythe. That's so sick.
Perry, baby.
That's real life Perry. But yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm excited for it. I'm for it. With it.
Yeah, that's crazy how they shot that rocket in real life and he just parried it.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah.
Bling,
They were like, this wasn't supposed
bling,
to fire.
Bling, bling, bling.
Bling.
Just like when Aragorn deflected that knife in real life.
Aragorn.
I have
Lord of the Rings.
I have another quick
It went over my head.
quick little thing before the next topic too.
Oh.
Gary, let me put it in the in this podcast chat in the Discord. It's a new King of the Hill snippet that dropped for Father's Day.
It's a Discord?
No, yeah, in the Discord chat. And yes, as Zorduki said in the chat, played by Samoa Joe.
Okay, let's go back to this one. Let me know when you want to. Is it copyrighted music?
Well, it's the King of the Hill song.
Yeah. I don't know if it's
Joyce could
copyrighted.
play that on the guitar.
Let's just watch
I don't
it.
think it would be copyrighted, right? Because I mean, it's just like
All right, fuck it. We're just gonna write it out.
countdown.
1, 2, 3, go.
Look who's here!
Hey, Bobby, come get
Oh,
your
that's
old
Bobby.
man a big handshake.
No hug?
Nowadays, dad beers tell stories.
Bobby, beers don't need to tell stories. They just need a fridge to keep them cold. Nobody likes a warm beer. The end.
5 stars?
I'm gonna give you a 4. That way it gives you something to work towards.
Let me know when you need me to take over, since I'm a professional now.
A professional comedian if you think I'm gonna let you take over for me.
August 4th. Less than two months away.
Professional comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
Do you guys know that he was in Saudi Arabia? Did you guys see that?
Cool.
His Hank, he was in Saudi Arabia for like the last however many years, and then he returns to Ireland. He was building up.
Oh, is that why
and that's
he
it.
moved away?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
No.
Excuse me.
Did not know that, Mr.
Yeah, I'm
Lecture.
excited. But yeah, I'm excited for this Twist Metal too.
Season
Just
2.
want to share that. But yeah, Twist Metal 2 I'm excited for. I want to watch it. The trailer looks good. but
Did you
just
watch
give me Yeah, I watched the first season.
Okay.
I liked it. I did think it was a little like it was different than what what you're expecting as a fan of Twisted Metal, but at the same time, they had a lot of those elements from Twisted Metal,
I think
and they introduced characters from Twisted Metal.
exactly. I think it was more
So it was building up. It was just world building up everything.
character building.
Yeah, because they introduced like that one city. They're fleshing out the characters just a little bit more than what we're used to.
Yeah.
So and introducing like this new guy that's played by, I forgot his name, but the guy that is Captain America now.
It's Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, he was the main character in the first one too.
No, like, well, compared to the games, because he's not in the games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so the new character within the show, within, so they're introducing this character. They're doing what they try to do with Cole in
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, which what they should have done with Cole was because he's supposed to be like his ancestor is Scorpion, but he doesn't have Scorpion's powers, which is dumb. They should have just made him the new Scorpion. That would have made more sense.
No.
But I digress. Yeah.
Hanzo.
It's Metal Season 2. Very, very fun. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Making King of the Hill as well.
Yeah. You guys never played Twist Metal Black? Or if you never played Twist Metal games, go play Twist Metal Black. Best one. Twist Metal Black is the best one. That's on PS2.
Speaking of 2,
Shake, can you speak on this? Because I don't know anything about that. I never watched the first movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh man, for those of you that watch Spaceballs,
What'd you call me?
Spaceballs 2 is announced, and
Hell
Mel
yeah.
Brooks is coming back. So is Rick Moranis, who's played Dark Helmet. He's been a very long hiatus
Yeah.
acting. The last thing he appeared in was in Ryan Reynolds' Mint Mobile commercial. But yeah, he's gonna be back. They're both. Mel Brooks is 98 years old.
What the
So it's gonna be
fuck?
very interesting to see that.
That's crazy.
Uh,
If you guys don't know who Rick Moranis was, Rick Moranis?
yeah, Rick Moranis.
That's
he
the
was the 80s dad, right?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
all the
and
Honey.
everything.
Yep. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Classics.
Ghostbusters.
Was
he in that?
No, I don't think he was in Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay. Well, what was he? What was he in?
Little Giants.
Little Giants. That was a good
Yeah,
one.
Little Giants.
Mm.
Duke, he was in Ghostbusters.
He was right.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But yeah, he's coming. He's back. The movie's coming back. If you guys haven't watched the movie, it's really fun. It's just
I was gonna say, what is it about?
It's a comedy about
It's
A Star Wars.
spoof. It's a spoof movie
Okay.
about
Spoof Star Wars.
Yeah.
yeah, which is really
And-
funny because I just saw a TikTok where this guy's like, I told my wife or my girlfriend or whatever that we're gonna be watching Star Wars for the first time, but it's Spaceballs. And so, you know,
Oh.
it comes in and it shows the big ship coming in, and she's like,
It's
the
so
ship just
long.
keeps going. It just keeps going. She's
Yes.
like, what the hell's going on? And then she like Dark Helmet comes in and she's like, and he's like, oh yeah, this is Darth Vader. And she's like, is his helmet supposed to be that big? Like, what the hell? And then he like puts his visor up. He's like, I can't breathe. She's like, I thought you weren't supposed to see his face. Like,
Dude, I watched it last night actually.
What's it
hell yeah.
on?
And fuck, I don't remember.
That website.
The
Yeah,
one
we all
you
get-
borrowed it?
Yeah.
Not me. I watched it on. I don't know what the hell it was on, but I watched it on something.
YouTube? Imagine.
Maybe.
Probably.
But yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
chick,
wrong-
what the
wrong
fuck?
camera.
What are you doing?
But yeah. They put out a little thing.
Prequel trilogy.
They made it's a spoof. It's a spoof about Star Wars and all that stuff, and it's real good. There's this really great. My son and I were talking about this scene today where they're combing the desert, and it's like this. So they have the troopers out there with big combs. And you know what? It's better if I show you, Gary, because I think
Making 5 avatars.
I think you would actually quite enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think you would quite enjoy the it's such a good joke. My son loved it. We were talking about it today. And then like you know how they have the force and stuff and they grab people, like you can choke
Yeah.
people out.
Yeah.
So in this one, Darth Helmet, instead of choke people, he grabs them by their nuts and he squeezes them really hard.
Okay.
So whenever he gets
Yeah.
mad, everyone covers their nuts, and my son, like, he loves that. He's like, why do they do that? Like, he's like, yeah, dude, it was so good.
He's like,
Oh, dang, he looks so old.
He's 98 years old. This is coming out in
Wow.
2027.
look, he
Wait,
can move so
2027?
Yeah.
fast. The
Schwartz Awakens. Oh, Spaceballs the sweatshirt.
You need that, chick.
We do.
On HBO Max?
Was that where I watched it? I might have watched it.
Look.
I'm posting another clip for you to share with everybody because I want you to hear it, and so that way you can see my face, so you know you miss it.
Yeah, it looks like you can watch it on Max
That's probably where I watched it then.
or Apple TV maybe or Prime. I don't know. It seems to be on a lot of places.
Oh, this is gonna flag.
This
Yeah.
Oh, you can rent it for free right now on Amazon Prime.
little 30-second ad or 30-second video.
Just like how remember that one time we was going through, you was trying to sell us on what's that one show American Dad.
Habit. American Dad. Oh, it flagged it.
That shit was flagging all over the place.
Oh, okay, then what?
But here, fuck it. I'm not making money.
You can't put the sound, right? Is it the sound?
Hold on, we're just gonna listen to it. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. What is this? CP3O?
They're combing the desert.
What? Are we being too literal?
Yeah.
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet?
Oh, it's a big ass comb. I thought it was like a car grill or something.
It's literal. They're taking it so
It
literal.
was literally a comb.
Not a thing, sir.
Oh, that's a pick. That's not even a comb. It's a fucking pick.
ain't
Oh, of course, a
found
black
shit.
man's gonna hold a pick. What kind of racist shit is this? What
Oh,
kind of racist shit is this
stupid
movie?
shit.
A black man's gonna be holding a pick.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Let me go back. Let me see if it has a fist on it.
No. All right. Hey, now you're adding shit to it. You're instigating shit. You're a fucking plant. You work for the CIA, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of like all those scary movies that they made where it was ripoffs of
Spoofs.
all the others.
Or was the other one not another teen movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is all right? So
That was good.
speaking of spoofs, what are some of you guys' favorite spoof movies?
Spaceballs.
I mean, I really
Wars.
like
Any of the
the Weird
Thumb
Al
movies are
Yankovic biopic.
Oh, I haven't watched that. I want to watch it. That sounds awesome.
It's totally not a spoof. It's the really how it happened.
Yeah,
but that one's
totally.
it's really good.
With Daniel Radcliffe, right?
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe. I like him a lot. He's kind of weird.
I
And
like
weird things.
Scary Movie 2. Scary Movie 2. Out of all the scary movies, I think the second one's the best one.
Good. Hold my good hand, my strong hand, right?
Yeah.
What does it say? My good hand or hold my
I don't
hand?
remember.
My strong. Take my strong hand.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the other one, those the one of the Wayne's movies, that was spoofing the Neighbor movie.
Oh, the haunted house
Is that no? I don't think it was it the Haunted House?
neighbor movie.
Don't Be a Menace is also
Don't
a
Be a Menace is
fantastic
good.
spoof movie.
Shaun of the Dead. Arena Gaming
Yeah,
said
Shaun
in the
of the
chat
Dead.
is good. Yeah, Lord Dookie. Don't Be a Menace. Arena Gaming said Mystery Men. I don't think I've seen Mystery Men.
Oh, Mystery Men was awesome. I loved
is
that
that?
movie growing up. It's like they were all kind of weird. Like there's this one guy who can go invisible, but only when people are not looking at him. And so they're like, I gotta deactivate this thing, but don't look at me. And so they go and deactivate the laser, and then he's like, okay, you guys can look, and like all his clothes have fallen off, and he's like, no, don't look at, I'm naked. Like, it's
It's
fantastic.
Really sweet.
Yeah,
Are those the type of movies you look forward to watching with your son, with your kids?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Haunted House. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, Haunted House, dude. I love that movie. Yeah,
always funny.
I was talking about it in my stream the other day where he fucks the doll and they do some crazy shit.
In the bedroom.
Some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
He's all eating her ass.
That's not crazy.
The
What
doll's
are you
eating his ass. And at one point they're making it like he's kissing her. He's like, "Oh, your breast smells like doo doo." And I think he slaps her, and then yeah, it's oh my gosh, it's so funny. I love Haunted House. And then when his cousin comes in and he gets scared, or like he goes into the house and then he gets scared.
Oh yeah.
Everything starts getting possessed. And he runs out and he's like crying, and then he's like psychs himself up. He's like, man, fuck this shit. He starts crip dancing and then he runs back in. Dude, oh my god, man. That shit's so good.
Oh, Epic movie was a spoof movie.
Epic movie.
Yeah.
There was some good spoof movies and there was some very bad spoof movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just like not good. Like the Fast and Furious one. That one wasn't that good. That one was
I know
fucking stupid.
exactly what you're fucking talking about. I forgot the name of
Yeah.
it, but yeah. Oh my god, that shit was so bad.
That shit, yeah, that one. The 300 one was kind of bad.
That
I still watched them and I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, this is one and done.
wasn't it called like 200 miles an hour or something like that? Let me see.
I don't know.
Fast and the Furious spoof movie.
Too fast?
Oh,
Hot
Super
Rod?
Fast. It was called Super Fast.
Super Fast.
Super
Oh.
Fast. Yeah, that shit was.
Hot Rod was a good movie. But yeah, Super Fast. Yeah, damn, that shit's crazy. That shit was. It was not good. I remember there was like a part where there was a bunch of baby oil. Just kept rubbing himself with baby oil.
And then throughout the whole movie, like farting was such a thing. It was like, what the fuck?
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest was a good
I
one.
was just about
though.
to say that.
That's a good one. Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, I remember me and
Galaxy Quest is a spoof, Gary. As Tim the Toolman Taylor and
Yeah.
Service
Okay.
Snape.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a spoof off of Star Trek the show, and it's like off the characters and like the aliens. They receive the broadcast of the TV show thinking it's real, and they base their entire everything like off of that TV show, and then they go and they find the actors, and the actors like at conventions. The show's been on. It's really good. Maybe I'll do a movie night. You can catch it, you can watch it, or you can watch it yourself. It's a good movie.
Lord
Definitely
Dookie
check it
said Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder was a spoof
out.
I mean,
of a war movie. I mean, I guess a war movie. So
yeah.
Vietnam.
'Cause it's
war
like a movie.
Yeah. Either way,
I'm
Tropic
just a
Thunder is
dude
great
playing a
movie.
dude playing another dude.
Yeah. Either way, it's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, that's a good one. But now let's move on to
Let's move on.
the
The last thing.
Ailbec
Hale, you're on the spot.
the lore.
So-
Here's this weird stuff I'm gonna start talking about. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever thought? So I started pumping gas earlier,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder, because there's probably a little bit of old gas at the bottom of my gas can that I was filling up.
Gas tank. Yeah.
And so I'm like, I wonder if like that will contaminate my new gas I'm putting in there. But the reason I was thinking about the contamination was because I was like, oh, I remember seeing a video about, or a Reddit thread or something about this person who lived in a apartment with some roommates, and they were like, our milk keeps going bad every time, and it's because when they buy new milk, they just pour the old milk into the new milk.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And it was like, that instantly just makes it go bad. And then I was like, how weird would it be if they just had like gas stations where you could go fill up your milk cartons instead?
Yeah.
What?
That'd be so weird.
Well, I guess. Well, at that point, you would think you will rinse out the carton, like for example, you refill like a 5-gallon water bottle.
You use your old you use some of the milk.
Yeah, just fucking rinse out the.
Yeah.
Or,
I mean, maybe people wouldn't. They'd be like, oh, I need
that's
some more
true.
milk. I
That's
just need
true.
another half gallon in my gallon.
People are fucking nasty, so you're not wrong.
Yeah. Okay, that's all.
That was all. So, Ale, where'd your name come from? Tell us a little bit about yourself if you want.
I'm a real boy.
You're a real boy.
Hey, Pinocchio?
All right, hold on. I didn't mean to put you. I didn't put you on the spot like that. Sorry, I apologize.
No, I won't tell you anything about me.
Oh, okay. Well then,
But-
thanks for guys so much for listening.
I'll tell you how I got my
Where the
name.
can they find you? No,
My name it was originally just Ailbec, and I
Is it a Toy Story
remember-
reference?
No.
why? Where did that come from?
No, because it's Ailbec Infinity. So Toys. No.
Oh, yeah.
Infinity
Oh,
Beyond.
Infinity. Oh, okay.
No. So originally it was just Ailbec, and it was from high school playing Unreal Tournament in school, and we were all coming up with whatever names, and I just was like hitting the keyboard and coming up with stuff, and I was like, this is just random shit all put together. And then it was like kind of like Ailbec with some more letters after it, and I was like, that kind of sounds neat and interesting, and nobody's ever heard of that before, and it's hard to say. And so I kind of just stuck from there. And then when I first started my Twitch channel, I had an Ailbec one, and it's out there somewhere, but I think it's tied to my college dorm email, and I don't have access to that anymore. So so I made a new one, and it was Ailbec the Great, and I was like, that sounds a little pretentious. I feel like I'm saying that I'm great.
You're the god.
But you are great.
So
You are great.
and yeah, maybe I am, but I didn't feel like I should give myself the title, so I was like, well, and I like infinity and like the idea of infinite everything, and I was like, hopefully it was also around the time like when like Infinity War and stuff was coming out that I switched it, and I was like, hopefully they don't think that I'm like trying to
That's totally what I thought when I
get that
first saw
power,
your
but
name.
I mean, that's not a bad thing because I did it in this great movie and everything, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how it formed into what it is today.
Shake, do you remember what game he was playing when you raided into him?
No, he didn't raid into me.
Really?
I raided into him.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was the opposite.
Yeah, we were both playing Final Fantasy VII
Oh,
remake.
Remake. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
And so I was like, well, I had like 6 or 7 people. I was like, hell, this is a good time to raid somebody. And saw him, and I was very attracted, and just sent it on, sent it on through.
Oh, hey.
No, I don't know what made me click on it, but send it to him. But
That was
then,
before-
like, it just,
A lot of
it's
people
such a-
like my name.
yeah, it was such a warm welcome too that I got in there. He was so nice and
'Cause I
everything.
think
So I was like, hell yeah.
at the time too, when you raided him, he had his little. I think he probably even had his speech. Maybe
Yeah, probably. I don't remember.
you don't remember his speech?
He,
Did I
No.
dance for you?
Finger
as
guns.
says?
You didn't get the finger guns.
I don't know. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I was like, hey, somebody else, and then it was all just got into his Discord and started finding out other people, and I was like, oh, look at these people, and these people are cool, and he's got all these people that he shouts out, and I gotta better check everybody out, and then I found all these people. And I'm like, it's so crazy too to think of like how I was doing Twitch before, which was basically nothing, and then I was like, oh, look at all this networking that I've done after that. And it, that's one of the things that I'd always heard. You need a network to, grow your Twitch and stuff. And I think I mean, I agree. It's huge. A lot bigger than I really ever thought. And I think it's really brought me into the communities more, and like actually built relationships with people, which is really neat. Because like, before I was just like, oh, I watched big streamers a lot, or like I remember watching a bunch of Destiny 2 streamers. Never played any of the Destiny games, and then watched them, but I was like, these are so cool. Yeah, well, I was broke and didn't have money, so I was like, oh, these are awesome. And I watched a lot of League of Legends streamers.
Did you watch
too.
Gathalion?
Yeah, King Gathalion. Yeah,
King
he's one of my
Gathalion,
favorites. Yeah. I like him a lot. And then he switched over to Mixer, and then from Mixer he went to Facebook, and then he's finally back on Twitch now. But
my old roommate liked Gathalion a lot. King Gathalion.
yeah, I like King Gathalion, and then his friend Professor Broman. I really liked a lot of the stuff they did. They did like a bunch of like cancer charity stream stuff, and they have like a big Guardian Con event that all goes towards St. Jude Hospital and everything. And they started up like a coffee company, which was really neat. It's called like King's Coast.
Oh,
little plug, sorry. And
yeah. Charge them.
Right.
yeah.
Dookie, write that down.
I need 50 cents.
But
That's on the mark. The time.
Yeah.
The time mark.
But that
really
one, like, they've just done really good things with what they've done. And like Professor Broman, he's done like a podcast of like how to stream, but then it like transformed into like kind of like a positive mentality type of stream thing, podcast. And like he's just been, he's really pretty neat guy. He's had like, he's got Crohn's, and has went through a lot of like issues with that and trying to figure it out. And I think he's like figured it out pretty good right now. I think one of the benefiting factors for him was like smoking pot. So I was like, that's cool. But yeah,
man.
Probably relax.
I'm like,
relaxation from it.
yeah, I was like, I really liked like a lot of the stuff that they did. I mean, they're still, you know, characters in their own stuff, but like I was like, oh, this is really cool that they were doing all like this St. Jude everything and stuff, and they still have cons every year that they just do a huge like week-long event or something. I don't know how big it is, but they do that, and I don't watch them as much anymore, but yeah, it's really made me appreciate watching smaller streamers a lot more too. Like networking and everything. So I'm like, oh, these people are just like me.
Yeah, one of us. Yeah. I think it's just because we all have the well, I wouldn't say the same goal, but we have the same interest, and we're very similar as far as like we try to grow in the most humbling way possible.
Yeah.
We're just here to have fun, play games, and talk.
Right. Yeah. I mean, none of us are just pieces of shit either, so that helps.
Well, Shake hates me, so
oh, that's fine.
Don't hate you.
You can hate people. But
I mean, no, don't give them that. No.
we've all got like I feel like very positive vibes that we send out there, and you know, it feels like you're just hanging out like that. I feel like that's how it is. It's just like we're all hanging out, chilling, you know, on the couch together or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like for the most part, it's like a friends group chat room.
Yeah.
For that period of time when that person is live. It's because usually whoever's live and whoever comes into the chat, they usually all know each other from different people, different streams, or since we're all connected for the most part in some way or another. So we all know each other, and then that makes it pretty cool. And then if we get someone new, and they start showing up more constantly, they become a friend, and it's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, who would know to ever meet people from California and actually like interact with them on a regular basis?
Yeah,
which is interesting, and you know, anywhere around the world, and people from the West Coast and East Coast and everywhere. So it's really neat to actually interact with more people that way.
And not only that, it's just like we're just so different as far as like where we're from. So then we could just discuss the differences between things around us versus things around you guys, and like for example, like earlier before the podcast, we was talking about food and different restaurants and stuff, like how there was a couple of restaurants that was mentioned that's not on the West Coast that we've never had, and vice versa. It's just cool. It's just the discussions and the talk is it's all fun. It's all fun games. It's so welcome too. It's because I mean, I think personally, if we didn't have like a stream, this type of platform, how would it be in our personal lives?
Right.
I don't know. I think it will be so much different. Me personally, I think streaming, it helped me a lot for my people skills, my talking skills, my camera skills, my presentation skills. Because when I first started doing the work I do now, and I had to presentate in front of a crowd of people, it was so nerve-wracking.
To present?
Yeah.
To people, Gary? What?
I had to present, to do the night pass down, the morning pass down, and do all that.
Oh yeah, because you were in charge.
And then
Supervisor Gary.
That was so scary. And shut the fuck up, dude. Lord Dookie said,
yeah.
Gary,
what did you say, Gary? You read it?
No habla inglés. Until he said I didn't speak English until I met us. He's lying because I don't even speak Spanish that good. My Spanish is terrible.
Yeah.
But
all I say is very few in anything in Spanish. Very few of things.
and just like
But I do like saying "Por qué no los dos?"
because in
Because
blind,
that commercial,
which commercial?
that was like, do you want to? It was about tacos. Do you want this soft taco or this shell taco? And it's like, well, why not both?
Oh,
Do you want it to sand or you want it to lay
like
down
that
or
one.
whatever?
I like
Because I had
that,
that little girl. ¿Por qué no los dos?
well,
And
yeah,
I was
why
like,
not
hell
both?
yeah.
You know, those songs. Yeah, I like that meme. Or now that commercial that became into a meme.
But
Yeah. And then
just speaking on camera, for
I-
me personally, it got me more comfortable. So I was
That's
like,
good.
yeah. Yeah,
More-
for sure.
you feel more
And,
confident.
yeah,
as
for,
well,
for sure, getting me more confidence.
Yeah.
yeah. And I think it definitely helps like in real life conversations, like with people in the workspace or whatever. It's easier to start flowing because we in front of the camera get used to just talking and talking and talking about whatever it is. So it makes it easier in those situations to just talk about whatever's going on,
Yeah.
There was this time where I was talking to a friend and we were talking about pictures, and I told him like, oh, I don't like really taking selfies, and he's like, why? I'm like, oh, I'm kind of shy. He says, dude, he knows they stream, so he's like, dude, you stream, like, what do you mean you're shy? You have a camera on all the time, like, it doesn't make sense. And it like from then on it clicked in my head, like, if I could do this on stream online, it's like you could do it anywhere.
That's funny.
You
You
just talk
mentioned
to
that.
somebody.
No.
Because
I don't know. It's still so different though.
I don't.
People can touch you in real life.
If you look at through my phone, there's maybe like a handful of selfies. I do not take selfies. I fucking can't do selfies.
Oh yeah, you don't have to take selfies. I mean, just like in the sense of just doing, like we were saying, like you're just more confident in talking to people, and you aren't really shy anymore. No one's shy.
I don't have a lot of pictures of
Maybe a little
myself
shy, but
on my phone. I don't.
You
no,
know,
take a selfie.
I
and send
take
it
more
to me,
pictures
Gary.
of myself now, just because I'm like, oh, I need to post these, but then I never actually post
Yeah,
anything.
I see.
I'm
I
like,
see your selfies sometimes. I like them.
yeah.
Pretty fun.
Where?
Pretty fun.
Where do you see selfies?
Ales?
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Instagram?
Oh no, I do post more stuff in my Discord.
Yeah, on
Oh.
his Discord. We share things.
No.
Yeah.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Yeah, probably.
You want the
is.
Discord
Alright.
invite?
No, I have his Discord.
Oh.
I need to view it more.
Well, then post some selfies like I said about you, Gary.
I don't do
Yeah.
selfies. I can't do selfies.
Yeah, you do. Look at you.
No, don't do selfies.
Look at that. I'm just gonna start pressing. I'm just gonna.
You can do selfies for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna post the screenshot. Let me see.
Yeah.
That's why my pictures has not changed in years on my Instagram. That picture is like fucking.
Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you look over there for a second?
No, that picture is over 10 years old on my Instagram. My picture on Discord. What is my picture? My picture in Discord is the same picture on my Instagram. So over 10 years.
Hell yeah.
My picture on Twitter. That's okay. My picture on Twitter was about. maybe-
Ramper. Oh, that's when last time. Not the last time, sorry, but that was the first time we met.
No, that was at
Picture on
a.
Twitter. Were you on the thing? Oh no, wait. At his wedding.
No, it wasn't his wedding. It was It was maybe like 4 years ago. We went to a vineyard, a wine spot with the girls and us. So I think it was like 4. Yeah, 4.
Went on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was at the wedding.
No, that wasn't the wedding.
I mean, that was the day we met. Which is the one where we met?
That picture is nowhere.
Oh, wow.
You guys have never met.
We have met.
We've never met.
It's all a dream.
I have a video of Gary sitting here in my setup.
Yeah.
I look like a little kid in a big man's chair.
You call me fat?
That's all VR.
With his feet
Sorry.
swinging down, back and forth, dangling.
I actually I actually clipped a picture from that stream. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, because
Do you plan on traveling to California anytime soon? Or within not anytime soon? But
I don't know.
20 years or so.
20 years. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay. That's how long I'll have left.
Of living there.
Yeah, living in California until I just
Yeah. Then you
sell
gotta
everything and move away somewhere.
Yeah. Move somewhere
away
with a low
from
cost of
everybody.
living instead of that
Yeah.
very high cost of living.
Yeah.
Anyone on the
I live in Central Valley, California, so
Everyone on
everything
stream,
is
look
not
at-
as expensive.
This is the picture I was taking.
Oh, look at that. We're in the same frame.
Ah, you guys are on a waffle.
Dude.
Yeah, I forgot what
Oh, this
was.
is Cat Quest 3.
Oh, I was gonna say I forgot what Shake was
Ah.
playing.
Cat Quest 3. Look at that.
Hell yeah.
shit. Damn, I like that.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, but you know, in the same vein of like you know, things that you're like, oh, I don't know that I can do that. You know, like, oh, I'm shy.
Yeah.
I can't post pictures of myself. I did see something the other day. It was like would you take X amount of money? You get this much money, and so does this alternate version of yourself. Would you guys swap places and both of you guys get this much money? And I was like, oh, you know, it'd be nice to have somebody who was like more how do I say this without sounding like I suck, who's like more attentive to my wife in like aspects of like she feels like she takes on the mental load of everything. It would be great to, you know, have that, but I was like, why can't and then like planning things out and, you know, finding events and, you know, stuff like that. Why can't I do that in this life? You know, what are things that are stopping me from being that person now? Like, why do I have to, you know, think of it being an alternate version of myself? You know,
Maybe it's because they already had multiple steps before us. Sometimes.
yeah, right. They've had that built into them, and I'm like, what's something that I can change to that's not like a physical or, you know, like impossibility, that I can actually make those changes in my life to be that alternate version in the specific ways that I want them to be. You know?
Or say if we plan or we want to do something and they turn it down. No,
right? Yeah. Like, I'm so used to being rejected for all my ideas that why do I even try?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess you just gotta find some way to get over that.
It's like I'm not saying nothing no more.
Yeah.
I'm staying quiet. With the I don't want to say nothing no more.
Yeah.
Ew, what are some of your favorite games? Like top 3. Top 5 is a little hard. Like top 3. Top 3 I think is pretty good.
Oh, I feel
No
like this is such a
specific
hard
order.
question.
Yeah, no.
Specific order.
Just
the top 3 that I think there's top 3 off the top of your head.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 7, and probably Expedition 33.
Nice.
I
Which,
hear
you know,
I hear Expedition 33 is on a lot of people's new top, at least
Yeah.
top 10s.
I mean, I feel like after a couple hours of playing it, I was like, yes, it is so
I
good.
can't wait to play it. I think I should just start it. I think
Just
I
do
should
it, Shake.
play
You, I think you would get hooked. It's your type of game.
Yeah,
It's definitely your type of game, dude.
like, it's so good. But yeah, I mean, Chrono Trigger was such a great game growing up with, and then Final Fantasy 7 as well. I think it's just that's the one we had, and that's probably why I like it so much. And I mean,
Nostalgia.
in terms of like what that game did for the industry too was huge. Like I've listened to like a Final Fantasy podcast at one point, and they like did it like huge breakdowns on Final Fantasy 7, and it was crazy how much like it rerevolutionized like the way that we started
push
making
the
games.
boundaries. Yeah.
Well,
Doing
and what's
3D
crazy what's crazy too is of how little amount of time that they had to make it 3D too. They did such a good job in what little, because and they used like static pictures like at the very beginning when they like he jumps off this and then it's like a 3D city, but it's like a static background of Midgar and everything. I was like, they did like a bunch of like both of the things. Yeah, but yeah, I was like, man, I think they stopped making the podcast before they finished like one of the games they were on. I was like, damn, this sucks, because I really was like liking this a whole lot. Like I checked their Twitter and they hadn't been active for like months and months, and I was like, damn, they're never gonna do any more of this. I'm sad. But it was such a good like breakdown of like they did like of like all the different story beats and everything, and I was like, man, it just really good. Yeah, and then Expedition 33 is just, it's got it all. It's everything.
They hit the spot.
Yeah.
I think I should just buy this game instead of getting it on Xbox Game Pass.
Well, Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Do you have any honorable mentions? Maybe like 2 honorable mentions.
So what Gary's saying is it was a top 5 all along.
Yeah. Shut the fuck, shut the fuck up.
I mean, so there's a game.
Honorable mentions means you don't need to have it. Okay.
That.
Well, you said 2.
I said 3.
You're like 2 honorable mentions. What is that? 3
Yeah.
plus 5.
Oh, shut up, shit. Lick my nuts.
Pull what? Oh, that's another 2. Pull them out then.
One game that I really loved was called Infinite Undiscovery for Xbox 360.
I remember that. Wasn't that like a Square Enix game, right?
Yeah, and it consumed my life for so long. Like I loved that game. It's like you start in a prison cell and you like break out because they arrested you because they thought you were like this leader of this revolution, basically, and you guys look exactly the same, and you're like a flute player, and like it was just so good. You're like, it's like real-time battles out in the field, and it was just an amazing game. I loved it. And then at the end, you go through this, there's like a big giant battle tower that has like unlimited levels, and it just gets harder and harder and harder as you go down. And I remember I spent like 30 minutes or an hour or something killing like one enemy, and I was like, this is amazing, I love this, like and now I'm like, I would never do that now. That sounds awful, but that game was,
I mean, fuck, that's fucking Dark Souls games for you. God damn. Fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck those games.
pretty much.
Elden Ring,
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say that Elden Ring is probably my next one, because gosh, I love the Souls.
You love
games.
the Souls games, yeah.
Yeah, and Elden Ring was, that was pretty good too. I'd probably be on I don't know. It's so good.
No, you do know. You like it. You like it.
I
You
do.
Love
I
it.
do.
It's a good game. It is a good game.
Yeah.
It's just hard as shit, Gary. That's all. But it's good.
It is
stupid. It's a stupid ass game. That's what it is. I'd rather play Street Fighter.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I'd rather play something fun.
I'm not gonna yuck your yum.
Yeah, don't yuck his yum.
You already yucked my yum. Shake. I'd rather play something fun. You yucked
Well, no, I mean everybody has their own. I'm just saying. Everybody has their own likes. That's okay. I mean, it's good. I mean,
sorry, I'm not
video
a
games
psycho.
Video games are just fun, you know.
Yeah, no.
Oh no,
sure.
there's more though. I have to add another game.
Go for it.
That I forgot.
Top 6. Let's go.
Go for it. Let's go. Honorable mentions.
Factorio.
Oh yes, I know
That
you love that
game.
fucking game.
Yeah,
Oh
I need to
my
play
gosh.
more of it.
You're hooked. Or you was hooked for a long time.
That game is one you lose time playing that game, and it is so good. I love that game. It's a game that I will always have installed on my computer at all times, just in case I want to play it. It's so addicting.
It's one of those games that Shake, I think Shake brought it up as a topic one time. Those mindless games. You just play. You just play without thinking.
Yeah.
It's Factorio. Lord Dookie.
And I mean, the concept of it, you know, is super simple. Like it's especially whenever you just play sandbox mode. Your goal originally was to shoot a rocket off into space, and
No, DLC.
You have to automate all the stuff, and now you can go to space with the new DLC that came out.
Sick.
And yeah, it's one of the games that I'm like, I could play this forever, and I'd be happy. It's so good, and it's like in such a different vein of games too, because it's automation of all the processes of building this and shipping it over here to this, and then building this item with it, and it's good. Not for everybody, but it's for me.
Yeah, no, it's true.
What's another question? What got you into streaming? Like, what made you want to start streaming?
Yeah.
Money. Give me money. That's what I wanted.
Money.
Well, I mean,
bills,
I think initially that's pretty much what everybody wanted to do when they got into streaming.
No, because we got into streaming when there's no money, there was no affiliates, nothing.
Well, there were partners, and I wanted.
Yeah,
to,
okay, fair.
I was like, I played League of Legends, and I watched a lot of League of Legends streamers, and I was like, I'm pretty good at this game. I could do this. And I didn't ever have a good computer to stream, so that didn't really work out. And like one of my first videos on my YouTube channel is me playing League of Legends. Yeah, I always just was like, oh man, if only I could, make it big playing video games, that'd be awesome. But then it turned into, this is just fun. I just enjoy playing games with my friends, and people come in and watch and whatnot, hang out, tell me how to do better at video games or
talk crap,
little secrets. Yeah, and now I'm just like, I don't care if I make money, because it's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sure, I make a little bit, but
no,
none of it goes to me.
I commend you too, because you do stream pretty often. You have a consistent streaming schedule. Or not schedule, but you do stream pretty consistently.
Yeah, you stream very consistently. I wish I could stream consistently.
Me working nights, and I don't know. For me, streaming is a little bit more difficult. But now that the girls are on school break, summer break, maybe I'll start streaming more often in the mornings.
Let's go! Oh, the mornings! Hell yeah, baby.
When I have time to watch while I'm working.
Yeah, mornings, but mornings. Day dwellers. Gross.
Yeah. It's just I stream so late at night that, a lot of people are asleep, especially on the East Coast.
Who sleeps?
West Coast people you're like, yeah, that's fine.
No one sleeps.
But it's usually a lot later stream, which works for some people. I get a lot of people from like Asia area and the UK.
The European countries.
Yeah. So all those people come in more. But I have, other people from like Brazil and Canada, and
we're waiting for a Thursday morning stream from Ail, but he's been at the office.
Thursday morning.
I was doing that for a little while because
you was working from home?
Was slow. Yeah, I mean I still work from home, but now I've got promoted a little bit, and
congrats
a lot busier than I had been. So I'm just like, I can't just talk and not do my work, because now I'm on more strict deadlines now too. There's one big thing that can't miss them, or else we're like in trouble. And I'm like, okay, well, that sucks.
Slap in the hand. Yeah.
So unfortunately, I don't get to stream during the workday anymore. That was a lot of fun though. I did enjoy it because I felt like I could really just sit and talk more, because a lot of my streams play multiplayer, so it's like we get into our games and we're playing them. Not that I can't. I mean, I feel like I engage with chat well whenever people chat, but it was easier because I didn't have anybody else there, and I didn't feel like I had to play games either. So it was a lot easier to just do like a little yapping session, and just talk, which was nice, as opposed to every other stream where it's like, okay, we're playing games, let's go. It was nice to get that, but I feel like I have such little time to play games that I'm like, I want to just play games, and that's why another thing I'm like, I want to do all these things to improve my stream, but I just want to play games more. So it's hard to do that.
I know exactly what you mean. Because I mentioned this to the guys. It's like there's so many games I want to play, but there's so many games I want to play on stream, so I don't play them because I want to play it on stream or start them on stream. And I know, well, I don't know, but like, actually, I do know. I'm not gonna stream at this point in time, so it's gonna get to the point I'm just not gonna play the game, or it's gonna delay the time playing the game because I'm not gonna go live. Like this whole week, lately, this past few weeks, it's been very rare I stream outside of the podcast. Usually the podcast is my only stream for the week.
Yeah.
But now that school is out, the main reason was because, for one, I was exhausted. I was fucking always exhausted. I was so tired. For two, I get demotivated. I'm sitting at my desk, just like, man, do I want to stream? I'm like, nah, I don't want to stream.
I feel that. I get home, I'm tired as hell, man. But I also been staying over late. I don't know. It's just, I gotta just push myself, honestly.
I mean, it definitely is harder when you're working overtime to want to do that when you've got so much less time.
And then because Gary works 12-hour
time.
days too.
Yeah. 12 and a half. 12 and a half hour days. Or nights.
That makes it hard for sure.
But yeah, another thing too is like I thought about doing what you did, but I'm like, no one's really gonna be there that I know. It's like I'm just chatting.
In the mornings?
No,
I'll be there.
No, I'm talking about like kind of getting a sneak stream while I'm working without showing my work stream or stuff because.
The co-working, yeah.
But
I mean,
I wasn't really working whenever I was streaming on those. I was just playing.
Yeah, he was playing,
talking and playing games.
They were playing.
So I didn't have
Survivor, I think, one time.
I don't know. I don't think I have that game. So probably
playing
not.
something. You were playing something where it was just easy. Maybe it was Loop Hero. I'm thinking of.
Maybe, I don't know.
You played something that was idle. Like you just watched.
Played like Bloons TD6 one time.
Bloons
karaoke one time.
Bloons TD6.
Yeah, karaoke during the day was crazy. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Something that I would do on stream that I wouldn't do in real life unless I was really drunk. Karaoke.
I can't wait for the karaoke.
Karaoke? What do you mean? What is that? Karaoke?
Because you're gonna be there.
But why is it called the karaoke?
Because it's a pun and
play on your name.
Puns.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Because Gary's gonna be there.
Okay.
Even though you're not the main guest, everyone's the main guest.
But yeah, that's
I'm planning for a karaoke night. It's a work in progress. I still need.
Yeah,
it's
where we all
yeah.
Pokemon battle him, and
he's gonna lose.
Gary Oak. You know.
Where's just Gary singing? Oh hell no.
Yeah.
That's not no.
Well, so what it is we're all singing, but we only have Gary's mic is the only one that's hot.
The hot mic.
He can hear he can hear everybody else singing,
hell
but it's only so he thinks we're all singing together, but it's just him.
That's terrible.
Just him.
He'll never know.
Woof.
Yeah, but I was thinking about like streaming while I'm working, but because I'm the best multitasker in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously I wouldn't show my screen or anything like that. It'll just be my face or something. But yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because everyone's gonna be sleeping. I'm not gonna talk to no one, and so I was like, nah. Cut that.
Yeah, it is hard.
It is hard.
It's hard in the middle of the night.
To nobody, but you gotta do it, dude. You gotta do it. That's how. Because people will show up, and if you just have to get used to it. It sucks, but
yeah. You telling me I stream to myself all the time? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, huh?
You got any more questions for Mr. Ailbec? We're getting close to
the
3 hour mark.
You answered it. It's just all that, and then it's good.
Yeah.
It was good, and I mean, what do you have so far? Now that you're back from vacation, your
Yeah,
itinerary. What's your itinerary?
anything. It's going to be streaming 4 days a week, Wednesday nights, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays.
EST
About
times.
10 to 10:30 CST.
Oh, CST. What CST?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Central Standard.
Yeah, all this time I thought you was on the East Coast. The
no,
fuck?
he's central,
No, I'm
baby.
in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oklahoma.
Shit, I thought
Yeah.
you was fucking East
Right in the
Coast.
middle.
No,
So you're not that. You're not.
Oklahoma.
Only
couple
2
hours
hours.
ahead of you guys.
Two.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, like Dookie says.
Shut up,
right, so
bitch.
just press
Duke.
play,
Duke.
press
You
play.
barely fucking knew. You barely found out today. Shut up. What part of Texas are you from? You dumbass. Shut up.
Yeah. So I mean, I play all kinds of games though. Play them all. Right now I'm playing. Well, Sundays is when I play exclusively single player games. So when you guys are podcasting, I'm playing games by myself, and I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII Rebirth right now on that, and that's fun. I did swap in Expedition 33 because I'm addicted to it, and that's all I wanted to play. But now that I've beaten it, I can play it offline, which I played it offline anyways. I didn't stream it all because I was like, I just wanted to play more of it, and I knew I wouldn't be able to play it, and I wanted to play it before I got spoiled by anything.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this game's so good, I just want to experience it.
Yeah.
I've been avoiding spoilers, and that's why I think I should play it soon.
Oh,
because
man.
it's hard.
Yeah,
I've been lurking in everyone like I've been lurking in her streams, and I've seen glimpses. I've seen some in yours, some from
God.
Yeah.
RS25 that I watch.
M
other
is
streamers, and
M was on her
I'm
last.
just like, I need to play it.
Yeah.
It was on her last string with that game.
definitely
She's getting pissed the fuck off. Well, before I started the podcast, I don't know about now. I don't know if she beat the boss, but she was.
She said she finished it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she was pissed earlier. Oh, she wrote credits. Nice. Congrats.
Yeah, so good. Now I gotta go play it again.
Yeah, nice.
Get the other ending.
I had a question earlier. It just came to my mind. It's a little, not really off topic, but what are I'm just gonna say two types of media that you either played or watched that you thought you was gonna hate, but you actually enjoyed.
There's media.
For me, I'll start then. Kick-Ass, the movie Kick-Ass.
I love that movie.
I thought I was gonna
So good.
fucking hate it. I thought it was gonna be so stupid.
Okay, I got a couple.
I thought it was gonna be so stupid, but I love Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass was sick. That was a good ass movie. The first one. The second one kind of, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't.
It wasn't the first one.
Yeah, it wasn't better than the
It
first.
was in the first
Yeah.
one.
What was another one? Need for Speed Heat. I thought I was gonna hate Need for Speed Heat. I ended up fucking loving that game. The game was fucking great. Same thing with Need for Speed Unleashed. That was the one that had the little comic book drawing burnout marks and all that. Or not, was it Unleashed? I think it was Unleashed. ASAP Rocky. I thought I was gonna fucking hate that game. No, I actually really liked it.
I mean, I can only really think of one right at the moment, and that's Hollow Knight.
Okay.
Not that I was gonna hate it, but I was like, I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it a ton.
Mhm.
And then it was so good because I think the thing I was like, it's a 2D platformer, and I'm not super into that right now. Like the games looked good, but I'm like, is this gonna be good? And then it was, and I was like, hell yeah, so good. But other than that, I mean, I find it hard to dislike movies.
Yep.
I like watching stuff.
Yeah,
I think
good or bad.
the last thing that I actually didn't like was Fan Four Stick.
What was that?
That Fantastic Four movie with Miles Teller and
James. Or no, James. What's his name? Oh, dude, how can I forget his name? He's Creed. He's in Sinners. Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And I was like, this. Nothing happened in the whole movie.
Yeah,
and then
the
it was
movie
like,
sucked.
it was like, okay, something's about to happen, and then it ended. I was like, wait, what?
No, yeah, no, I agree.
What the hell?
Fantastic Four 6 sucked. Ready Player One sucked.
God.
Yeah, no, terrible movies, horrible movies.
So,
But
Yeah.
anyways, for me, it'd be Dark Souls. I didn't think I enjoyed it as much, and then Terrifier, the movies, because I'm not into gore like that, but I quite enjoyed them. So those are my two. What's up, Gary?
Speaking of Ready Player One,
Mhm.
so my coworker, she was saying that she was leaving, she was gonna go joining her book club, and then how she didn't read the book that I guess they have, like they select a book for everyone to read or whatever. She didn't read the book, but she read something and watched a little clips of the movie, and it was Ready Player One, and I was like, that's funny you mentioned that. I have a fucking friend that hates.
You talked about me?
Yes, I was like, I have a friend.
Told her
that,
that I fucking hate that movie.
I was like, I have a friend that hates the movie but loves the book. So I was like, she was like, "Oh, that's good to know." I was like, well, yeah. I told her, I was like, more than likely, they're gonna feel the same way. If they read the book, they're gonna hate the movie because he fucking hated the movie.
Yeah, it shits on the whole book, dude. It sucks.
Yeah.
Visually, it's nice. But everything else, fuck that book. I mean, fuck that movie.
Damn. Say it with your chest. Say it with
Fuck that movie.
Hell yeah.
What's another movie for me? Or media. I know there's something else. I don't know what it is. End of Watch. I don't know if you guys ever saw End of Watch. From the trailers, I thought it was gonna be like a bad cop movie, but I end up fucking loving the movie, and I end up crying at the end of the movie. I was like,
What's that?
Well, not crying, but shedding a tear. Couple tears.
Shitting a tear?
Shedding a couple tears.
Shed a tear.
Couple tears.
Nice.
It's a cop movie. It has Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal? Oh yeah, I haven't seen it.
I do like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, that movie was fucking. I thought when I saw it, I was like, oh, here we go, another fucking whack ass hood ass movie. And I watched it, and that shit was good. That shit was really good. And it got sad. It got sad towards the end. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called End of Watch. If you guys never seen it, you should watch it.
Yeah.
It's like it's kind of like a FPS cop camera movie.
Ooh.
In some scenarios, or no, I wouldn't say a cop camera. It's a camcorder.
Yeah, body cam.
No, not body cam.
Oh.
He had a camcorder.
Oh.
Kind of like the
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Alien movie.
Apologies.
Huh?
There was one movie, where it was like all camcorder footage.
Blair Witch?
No, it was like about like alien invasion type thing.
Alien Vision.
I don't remember what it is now though.
Alien Vision camcorder.
And they were like in a bunker. Well, I don't know if the whole thing was
Cloverfield.
Cloverfield,
Oh,
yeah, Arena had
Cloverfield.
it. Cloverfield.
No, it's not a horror movie, because Cloverfield is kind of like a spooky horror movie.
Yeah.
No, this one is like, so it switches off. It switches off like a normal movie, and then one of the cops has a camcorder, so it'll switch back and forth throughout the movie. And yeah, no, yeah, that movie took me by surprise. It was a good ass movie.
Yeah.
The Fourth Kind. I don't know. I'm not familiar with The Fourth Kind.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know.
Cloverfield. I know what Cloverfield is.
Yeah. Well, then they did like additional stuff on Cloverfield, right? It wasn't just one movie.
I
Then
think
they
it
had
was the
like
second
a
one, but it was a
there
different
was
name.
yeah, where they were like down in the bunker or whatever, and the dad was crazy.
Yeah, I think you guys would know. Arena or Duke. What was the sequel to Cloverfield?
Oh, look, we have Google. I think that works.
John Goodman,
Yeah, John Goodman.
the dad from Roseanne,
Yeah,
Cloverfield Lane,
Cloverfield Lane. Yeah,
something like that.
yeah, Cloverfield and Cloverfield Lane. 10 Cloverfield Lane. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I guess there was also the Cloverfield Paradox. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I only seen the first Cloverfield. I didn't know those. I know there was another one, a sequel or whatever, a prequel, sequel. But I didn't know there was a third movie.
Yeah, I didn't either. Like came out in 2018.
Oh damn, that was a long time ago.
I know. It's like 7 years. That's wild.
Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Oh, horror movies. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I liked like oh gosh, the ones with like Freddy Krueger growing up. They scared the shit out of me, but they were fun.
Mm-hmm.
What Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah.
That was good. I don't really remember watching a lot. I remember in college we would watch a lot of like bad horror movies like Pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
We watched that, and then we watched one called like The Frogs or something.
Yeah.
And that was weird.
The straight to DVD ones?
Yeah. One of my friends, he was like, "We need to watch this one," and we're like, "What the hell even is this?" But yeah, I mean, the Pumpkinhead ones were pretty neat. There's multiples of those. I think we watched like 3 of them or something.
No, I have a question for you, Mr. So we're gonna switch it up real quick. Memorable Bluey episode.
I mean, I think I like the one where they're grandmas. They're pretending to be grandmas.
Yeah.
Is one of my favorites. But I think the one thing I like the most about Bluey is the way that the parents interact with the kids. They play into them so much and like give them that freedom of becoming like living in that imagination world that they're in. Like when they go out and they're like doing like fishing on that island, it's like, this island's only for kids, you can't be here, you don't have an imagination. And then he's like,
and then they shot the dad.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Shot the dad.
I've caught these fish and whatever. Like the way they do that is so good, and it's cool. Like that's kind of how I want to be as a dad, is somebody who encourages them to do weird things and live their lives in a fun way. But I mean, on that, I think I forgot what I was gonna say. But I know. I want to really encourage my kids to do stuff and have passions and stuff like that, because I don't feel like growing up that was something that I had. I don't think anybody really helped to foster passion into my life, and so now it's like, what do you like to do? I don't know. Video games is what I'm really passionate about. And I think there's this one person that I've met in my life that I worked with, and she asked me one day, she was like, so what do you like to do in your free time? And I started telling her about whatever game I was playing, and she was like, I can really tell that like this is something that you like love, because I could see the sparkle in your eye whenever you started talking about it. And I was like, nobody's ever like said anything like that before to me. And I was like, so that's like really struck with me. I'm like, I mean, that's awesome that, that's something that I am passionate about. But a lot of people in my life also don't see video games as something that is super useful or helpful or anything. I'm like, but it's not really any different than, my wife loves to read books. I'm like, it's not any different than
entertainment.
you reading a book. It is
entertainment.
I'm still reading stuff on the screen. Like, there's just interaction with it all, and I get to kind of help tell that story. And so
I think
that's something that's always really stuck with me.
It's the unfortunate thing of the era we grew up in, is because we grew up in an era where video games were just toxic. It was a brain rot thing. That was the brain rot. Video games was the brain rot to them, to a parents, grandparents, or whoever. They thought video games was the brain rot. They thought it was nothing that was gonna help achieve any type of excellence or anything like that, or help any type of curricular activities or anything like that. Like, to be honest, I felt like maybe I probably read better because of fucking video games. Reading all the cutscene, the text chat, Banjo Kazooie, fucking Super Mario 64. Reading all that shit.
And I mean, I feel I've learned so much about like different parts of the world too because of it. Because I've like playing like the Dynasty Warrior games. Learn about like
Creed.
and all these different things. Like you learn about different things. Like I learned about like mythology stuff and like all these different games. It's like all this stuff is teaching you things. Yeah, it's not maybe all historically accurate, but it still gives you that. The
insight.
grand scheme of things.
I remember playing this game on PS1, and it was pretty much Wukong, right? The story of the monkey. Is the monkey's name Goku in the Wukong thing too, or is that?
I think there is a Goku in Wukong.
Yeah. So, well, anyways,
I think so.
It was a monkey, and he had the flying nimbus, and it was just very much that. I remember playing that, and then I remember watching Dragon Ball Z because they aired Dragon Ball Z before Dragon Ball, and then they put out Dragon Ball, and then they picked up to, I think with Future Trunks. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off topic, but I just remember playing this game, and it was just like I was learning about was the Journey to the West, right?
Yeah,
I think it was the name of the book. So yeah, I was learning about Journey to the West. It was called something like that. I remember like learning about it, and then when Dragon Ball came out, and then learning more about Dragon Ball and then how it correlated. Just always made me think about that. So yeah, I agree. Definitely gives you like an insight to other things, or even like other cities and different parts of the world when it's based on that, or even like in the U.S. like with like Fallout 3. It's like, oh yeah, like Washington, and you just like go and see all the monuments. Like, oh, that's pretty cool. You didn't realize how, I mean, it's not historically accurate or whatever, but it's just pretty neat to see all of that together.
Right. Yeah. And then my wife's like, how do you know this stuff? And I'm like, video games, and I don't know. I just know this weird stuff. So who knows? It's good. It's good entertainment.
Yeah. That's pretty good. All right, you're ready to wrap this up, Gary?
Yes, sir.
Ready? Ready, sir?
Yo, what is your full name and your credit card number?
Your social,
your socials.
Social security number. Your what street did you grow up on?
What's your mom's maiden name?
Your mother's maiden name.
What was your pet's first name?
Yeah.
Your childhood pet's name.
What was your childhood's best friend name?
Yeah. He's just no, I don't talk about him anymore.
Oh, it's too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Too soon.
Yeah,
too soon.
He did some bad things.
Oh man.
No thanks.
No, Ayo, thank you for sticking around and hanging out with us.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for being part of this podcast.
Thank you for inviting me on.
Of course. Yeah, Shake, my man.
Where can they find me?
Where can they find you?
You can find me at shakeabilly.com. I haven't put out a new podcast episode this week. I will later next week. The time got away from me because of grilling and swimming and all that.
Oh,
enjoying life, touching grass.
Real quick, speaking of grilling,
Yeah.
what grill did you get? What kind of grill did you get?
I don't know. Just a little 2-burner that I got from Target. It's only got one rack. There's no top rack.
Okay.
There's one single rack.
How do you like it?
I love it.
Hell
I can't
yeah.
wait. I can't wait to grill more. I'm already gonna look up recipes and stuff for other things, and gonna do my marinades.
4th of July party at Chick's house.
4th of July party at my house, but I won't be here.
Whoop.
But yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
But you guys want me at chickenmilk.com. And then podcast episode coming out soon. And then I'll be streaming this week. Hopefully this next weekend. I want to play some more Metal Gear Solid too, but I feel like that's much better for the weekend game. Excuse me. So this weekend I'm hoping I don't have to go in for overtime. So if I don't have to, I'll probably do an early morning stream and play Saturday morning. Because I want to just get done. I want to be done with Metal Gear Solid 2 in the sense of like, I want to enjoy the story, but I need more than 2 hours to play that fucking game.
Yeah.
You're watching a movie?
Game. That's a session where I need to sit down and be fresh and awake. I can't be like after I just got home from work and I'm tired and all that stuff. But yeah, you guys find me there Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's where you find me. Chickenmilk.com.
Mr.
All my
Ailbec.
links. Instagram, Twitch,
Ailbec.
Twitter.
Where can I find you?
X, Twitter. Yeah.
I mean, pretty much, I don't post anywhere except on twitch.tv/Ailbec Infinity. That's pretty much the only place. I've got, a YouTube that I multi-stream to, but that's all I do. I don't edit any of my videos. They're just raw live streams. And
real and uncut.
I have a link tree, but I don't know.
I was gonna say, Mr. Ale, you don't have your YouTube on your Twitch channel. You're about. You need to link it.
Do I not? Is it not there?
No,
that's okay.
You gotta link.
Yeah.
You gotta link it.
Yeah, I really do need to update my about info, but that's one of those things that I was saying. It's like I'm not good at doing stuff. But yeah.
Hell yeah. Make sure you guys follow him and watch his gameplay. He didn't mention one thing that he does. He does often giveaways on his stream.
I do game giveaways.
He does game giveaways.
I've got Humble Bundle.
Shake out the shout out.
So every month I get new games and give them away on stream because it's $12 a month and it gives to the community. And then once I get paid from Twitch, I do an enhanced giveaway, and I give away a game of your choice up to $60
full price.
Which
well,
brand new game,
no longer full price. No longer full price.
So
2025.
Yeah, we'll see how the future changes that.
Reminds me, I'm like,
and tariffs. Sorry,
2 years too late, because I was supposed to give Ale a list of games from games that I have on my Humble Bundle that I'm not gonna use. I told him a long time ago I was gonna give him that. So I still need to do that.
There's too many games.
I'm gonna give him a sheet, a list of codes and games. But anyways, where
gonna find you at, Gary?
You can find me at LegendGary or twitch.tv /LegendGary_323. I think I should be eligible to switch my name back to my old name at this point.
Let's go.
So no more underscore. No more underscore. I'm gonna try it. So we'll see.
Oh yeah.
On YouTube, LegendGary_Men Cave is where you can find all the podcasts that have been uploaded. I have this past week I completely fucking forgot to upload, or not upload, but tweet out the podcast links and all that. But I will not do that again. And then If you guys want to see all the links and current news and current stuff, current Dodger news, because I do a lot of Dodger posts on
Yeah,
X.
good. Yeah, you should get a Twitter Blue and start tweeting out more and more.
No, I'm not gonna fucking. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna.
No,
bait-
not.
no.
Come on, it works for some people.
Yeah, some people.
Good
I'm not
for
gonna
you.
do that. But X, formerly known as Twitter, LegendGary323. But yeah, until the next one, Ale, again,
Dale,
thank you,
thank you.
Thank you.
thank you. And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, wait.
Until the next one.
Till next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.